Get up, you son of a bitch! Cause Pawn's drunk loves ya.
Show no love, punch drunk.
Get ready to rumble!
Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old
Let's go, let's go!
Wake up to the new me.
Drama.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Bye-bye to my old self.
Let's get ready to rumble!
What up? Y'all already know. This is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Woo! Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Oh, man. Ban her. Get the hell out of here. Hey, yo, where's Sandman from the Apollo? Playing my music. Tap dance. Get the hell out of here. Strike one, strike two, strike three, strike 500. We gave you too many chances. Get out of here. Technical foul. 2 times. Get the hell out of the damn building. Oh, they mad. Hey, yo, why people mad? Hey, yo, you don't punch. Come on, man. That's too much. It's part of the sport. Well, I mean, why are you crying, man? Let Alycia Baumgardner get it in the ring. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the sport, man. That ain't no part of the sport. Just slapping people outside of the ring. That's not part of the sport. You know, people are just, y'all funny. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. I think there's a lot of people playing devil's advocate right now. A lot of people playing devil's advocate. I mean, so what? So what, Claressa Shields smacked her? You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game. That's part of the fight game. No, it's not. You ain't seen no damn Floyd Mayweather outside of the ring just smacking people and stuff like that to ask for a fight. You ain't seen Manny Pacquiao going outside of the ring just smacking people for asking for a fight. You ain't seen Canelo Alvarez go outside and smack people outside of the ring, or David Benavidez or Gervonta Davis, or you don't see that. That don't happen. You ain't seen Teofimo Lopez do that. You don't see Shakur Stevenson do that. You don't see Gervonta Davis do that. You don't see that. Tell me what woman you see that. Amanda Serrano don't do it. Katie Taylor don't do it. Ellie Scottney don't do it. Cecilia Breakers don't do it. Jessica McCaskill don't do it. Michaela Mayer don't do it. Who does that? For those of you on Twitter, X formerly known as Twitter, IG, whatever social media platforms you on, they ain't part of the sport. That is not part of the sport. Stop acting like you don't know what ignited Claressa Shields to go up at Alycia Baumgardner, a super featherweight, on an MVP after party, corporate after party, guests only after party, where you got to conduct yourself professionally. Credible people are there. Contemporaries are there. That wasn't even a boxing event. It's an MMA event, right? Everybody's celebrating, right? You know what I'm saying? You got corporate Netflix that's now, putting their money up on this sport, in which a lot of people has already left this sport in America. Netflix and ESPN is the only people right now that's paying attention to combat sport and female fighting, female boxing. And here comes Claressa Shields taking her, she can channel her emotions and her anger, because in all actuality, she went up against Alycia Baumgardner because she couldn't take the licks. She couldn't take the criticism of her being the side piece. You can't take it. You can't take people saying that you a mistress. You can't take it. Blame Remy Ma's husband for not getting a divorce and making you look dumb out here in these streets. That's who you got to blame. Hey, yo, Claressa Shields, you gotta go get the gigolo upstairs and say, Pepper. For real, where are you getting a divorce? I'm getting killed out here, social media, motherfucker. You ain't even write me a motherfucking song. You remember I wrote a song for you? I wrote a song for you. You never write a song for me. So why could this spread me? Like that bitch diss me the other shit. You ain't even, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing it. Blame Remy Ma's husband. For this day forth, ladies and gentlemen, listen to your boy, Mr. Bullshot. We do not call that man by his name or his rap name. He is Remy Ma's husband. All right? Claressa Shields was in the after party on the Netflix MVP alongside Remy Ma's husband. And let's drill that. Remy Ma's husband, stop! Remy Ma's husband, stop! Remy Ma's husband, stop! Remy Ma, stop saying that! Remy Ma's husband, That's Remy Ma's husband. That's why you went up to Alycia Baumgardner and said, stop talking about my relationship. What relationship? Claressa, what relationship you talking about? Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to us. What relationship? What relationship? What relationship? What relationship that you're so proud of that you need to go and defend that relationship? Ladies and gentlemen, let's be real, let's be honest. Whether you're in the boxing community or the hip-hop community or the gossip community, whatever community, even the gothic community, whatever community you from and you know about Remy Ma's husband, Remy Ma, Claressa Shields, right? Tell me one time you see Remy Ma's husband defending Claressa Shields. Hey, yo, Claressa, I know you looking on. Don't be mad at me. We've been trying to tell you, every platform, every boxing content creator that has a right mind, that is righteous, hip-hop, the people in the chat, people in the post, so many people have told you looking dumb out here in these streets. Everybody looking out for you. That's what it is. And you just can't take it. It's like you fighting the people that's looking out for you. Stop. You guys are lying. You lying. Y'all liars. Y'all haters. Y'all jealous. Y'all this. No, you. Where's the motherfucker with the A-ball jacket? Where's the dude with the A-ball jacket? Knock some sense into her, bruh. We looking out for you so you won't look like you looked yesterday. Every single time we say, yo, this chick is crashing out after crashing out after crashing out every other day. Why are you talking about me? Because you kept on crashing out, and damn it, your crash was entertaining at this point. Why y'all motherfucker? I'm the algorithm. I'm the Beyonce. No, you not. You are the butt of everybody's joke. You the butt of everybody's joke. Even Carrie, what was it? Sherry Underwood ask you, hey, are you single? No, I'm with Papoose. Bitch, you don't know what the damn Papoose is. And then you got people in the Breakfast Club. Hey, yo, Charlamagne the God, listen to Punch on Boxing. Y'all going so fat on that homegirl. Why don't y'all ask Claressa Shields? Hey, yo, Claressa Shields, you know when that divorce is gonna take place? Man, you did an interview with Vlad TV. Vlad TV, Vlad TV, you doing good things. Hey, yo, I need an interview too, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Vlad TV, why you ain't ask Remy Ma's husband, or you still married to Remy Ma? You know why they didn't ask that? Because probably Claressa Shields was right there in the interview and stuff like shit. Don't ask that, Vlad. Punch your motherfucker, Vlad, you white man. Don't ask the question, Vlad. Don't ask the question. You crashing out. You just got banned. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, MVP promotion. Shout out to Nakisa. Shout out to Jake Paul. Shout out to Jordan Maldonado. Shout out to Amanda Serrano, the 7th Division World Champion, going to be performing May 30th in El Paso, Texas. The Queen La Reina, the one that has facilitated all these moves for women boxing to stay alive, because MVP is the reason why women boxing is still alive. Ladies and gentlemen, listen very, very clear. Women boxing is alive right now as a sport is because of MVP. You are a guest for an MVP event. As a matter of fact, you should have never been invited. But you know what? They're trying. You have this Jake Paul for 4 to 5 years. I could be Jake Paul. You have this Nikisa. You have this everybody at MVP. You have this the success of MVP. You have this the numbers of MVP. And still, when you became a free agent, they will throw you an offer. You declined because you wanted to chase a married man. Huh? You declined the offer of MVP, not because, I got a better offer from, and they gave me $8 million. Show that contract right now. If it's a lie, show your contract that says $8 million. Huh? If everybody's a liar. Huh? Show the $8 million contract. Show the $8 million contract. I believe that you got the $3 million bonus. But you only sign to a win records in the sport of boxing. What is a win records in the sport of boxing? Basura, nothing. Not to throw no shade to win records. Everybody is new in whatever entities. But compared to an MVP, compared to a top rank, compared to a golden boy, compared to a metro boxing, compared to Turkey Al Sheikh, my friend, the ring, motherfucker. Win records ain't shit. Compared to them. So why the quote is going to sign with win records of Salida? No, because you was busy trying to pop the ass pimples of the Remy Ma's husband because you was choking on his pubic hairs. You was chasing that instead of joining the other ladies, enhancing women boxing. And think about this. This past weekend, you would have signed with MVP. There would have been Jake Paul, who was a mastermind in promoting. He would have been promoting you. You alongside Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey, one of the greatest MMA, and then they will put that machine on you. Oh, Claressa Shields. You was busy chasing Remy Ma's husband. That was your priority. Your priority was not to evolve women boxing because you would team up with the major entity that's the only entity that's pumping money to women boxing. You don't care about women boxing. You don't care about empowering other women. You don't care about nobody else. Ladies and gentlemen, can you tell me any of the women that she signed? Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, we got 298 people right now. Can you tell me any female fighter that she have signed? Where's Caroline Dubois? Your little sis. Oh, she's with MVP. Where's Michaela Mayer? Your friend with MVP. Who you shortchanged? Your friend, Francois Cruz de Jean, that said in the Angelique Lee interview, said that I got paid less than my previous fights. What was her previous fights? What was Francois Cruz de Jean previous fights? Oh, MVP events. You shortchanged your own homegirl that was doing your hair. When back in the days when you was 14, 15 in the Olympics, was doing your hair, making you look pretty, giving you style. And then you shortchanged Francois Cruz de Jean. I ain't said, she said in the Angelique Lee interview. Am I right or wrong? You went out there and disrespecting your friend, your sister, the one that been looking out for you for years. Disrespected her and her husband. Yeah, see, Francois Cruz de Jean does got a husband. Oh, man. I know you listening on, but if you go and listen, Claressa, if you go and listen to Punch Drunk Boxing, just like today, I did her a favor. I said, you know what? Let me help out this woman. Shit. Let me help out. Antonio Torva with a wig. Let me help out. Flavor. Let me help out Naxima Jackson. From 214. Let me help Gator from Jungle Fever. Watch this dance. Yo, Pops, watch this dance. Let me do her a favor. Forget the jokes. Let me do her a favor. Let me do something for her that her team lacks. Truly holding her accountable. And let me be her PR. Free of charge. Free of charge. I say, you know what? She's down and out right now. She needs a good PR. Right, Claressa Shields? Right, Salida Promotion? Right, Win Records? Right, Remy Ma's husband? Don't you think if you're going to invest millions and $8 million that you're going to have a PR? Who doesn't at that level doesn't have a good PR to clean up the damn mess you made? Huh? All you have to do for once, give it a day. Give it a day. Claressa Shields, listen to Punch. Give it a day. For one day. Shut the fuck up and let a PR work for you. Estúpida. Shut up. Hey, yo, Remy Ma's husband, Gigolo from upstairs. Be a fucking man and yank the fucking leash from that fucking dog of yours. Yank it. Shut the fuck up and go to the corner, bruh. Letting that woman crash out every day, bro. Every day. What did you sign up for? Hey, yo, Remy Ma's husband, what did you sign up for? For her brand to go down the drain? Hey, yo, my brother, tú eres un abusador. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, that's worse than beating up a woman, what he's doing to this woman. I'll be honest. I know that she's self-inflicted. I know that she's not good right here. But this man is doing worse than physically hurting a woman. Because of Claressa Shields. Because Claressa Shields has the accomplishment, has the precision, have the notoriety, USA Olympian, 3-division undisputed world champion, to uplift so many young ladies out here. And you walked into this girl's life and she is a joke. Hey, yo, my man, you a fraud, brother. I got it man to man. And whoever man is around this dude got to tell him in his face, yo, my brother, hey, yo, leave that young girl, leave that girl alone, bro. If you in her life, she's getting banned. You know why? Because she was fighting for your fake-ass relationship. She's banned from MVP. Netflix people looking at her like, I ain't gonna deal with this woman. You gotta deal with You gotta deal with MVP. You wanna deal with Netflix. Turkey Al Sheikh deal with Netflix. He ain't gonna deal with you. MVP deals with ESPN. Ladies and gentlemen, has Salida Promotion has Salida Promotion put out a statement? Has Win Records put out a statement for Claressa Shields? Has Remy Ma's husband put out a statement on their social media platform for Claressa Shields? No. They let you crash out. We can't control this. We can't we can't control it. They can't control him or her. But then she comes out and once again couldn't keep her mouth shut. Play the victim again. Claressa, you ain't no damn victim. You got the loudest mouth in boxing. You're the most toxic, one of the most toxic individuals I ever seen in the sport of boxing. You hate everything that's great. You hate on Amanda Serrano. You hate on Alycia Baumgardner. You hate on the Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano number. You hated on Javonta Tan Davidson, which he needed to call you a pit bull. You hate rappers like Cameron had to check you while he was just reporting the numbers. You hated on 50 Cent. 50 Cent called you a handsome guy. You hated on Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman has no problem with you. That's why he called you a female with an erection. You have a problem with Triple G. Triple G. Triple G is from Kazakhstan. He's not even in this country to listen to your bullshit, bruh. And then when those people hit back or when they say something, oh, they are haters. They're jealous. They're this. Man, you ain't no victim. Nobody feels sorry for you. Oh, does she want to bring the colors? Colorism. It's because I'm black and no, shut the F up about that, bro. Ain't nobody talking about race here. Don't you pull that victimhood race card so somebody can feel sorry for you. That shit is played out. It's played out, Claressa. Ain't nobody talking about your color. Ain't nobody talking about your ethnicity. Stop it. It's because I'm black. What you think Alycia Baumgardner is black too? Franchon Cruz de Jeune is black too. Do you respect them? No. Shut the hell up about that. There's a time and place when there's a race issue, we talk about it. When there is a sexist issue, when there's a dude that's doing wrong by a woman, we bring that up. If there's a woman doing wrong by a man, we bring it up. If there's white supremacies, we bring it up. But you bring it up so somebody could feel sorry for you. Look, let me say it like this, Claressa Shields. If you hate Alycia Baumgardner because her skin tone is lighter than you, maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're racist towards light-skinned people. Oh, what happened? Maybe it's you got the problem. Anybody, has Alycia Baumgardner said anything about this woman's race or color? No. Ladies and gentlemen, has Amanda Serrano, has anybody said, yo, Claressa Shields, you're dark and ugly. Has anyone say that? Please Google it for me. Tell me any fighter. Tell me any fighter. Tell me any rapper. Tell me anybody. Tell me any boxer that have said, oh, Claressa Shields, she's a chocolate dog. Tell me. Who? Hey, yo, check this out. I say, yo, let Punch Run Boxing. I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to help you as a PR, free of charge, because I've helped certain fighters as well. I facilitated a couple fighters' deals. Yeah, me, the drunk with a mic. Yes, me. Yes. I redline contracts in the sport of boxing. Yes, Claressa Shields. Yes, I have an idea how your contract look like too. You know what I'm saying? I have an idea. Yes, I deal with promotional boxing contracts and manager boxing contracts. Yes. I'm the only one in YouTube probably that could expose a lot of shit when it comes to boxing contracts. Yes, me. Yeah. Believe you me. Anybody want to test me out here? So I said, yo, you know what? Let me write something for Claressa Shields. And I did a video about it. Let me write something for Claressa Shields. And I did a video about it. And I said, Claressa Shields, don't say nothing. Take notes. You might not have to say the same words that I'm saying, but at least one of your team will be like, you know what? Yo, Punch is kind of crazy. This guy maybe he's not a fan of yours, but I think we need to go this route. And this is what I said, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Tell me. I want y'all to decide for me. Let me know if I was looking out for Claressa Shields. If I was looking out for Claressa Shields or I'm not. This is what I put out, right? I said, she needs a PR. Nobody in sports right now is in more need of a PR than Claressa Shields. So this is what I said. For those that didn't catch the video, I'll read it right here. Let's go. I want you to tell me your Punch. Nah, that wasn't the way. This is what your statement should have been. And then we're going to read Claressa Shields' statement. And then y'all gonna let me know what is better for Claressa Shields, right? All right, this is what I said. Claressa Shields, this is the statement. I will help you write it. Right? This is what I said. This is what Claressa Shields should have done. All right. I want to sincerely apologize for my actions during the Netflix and MVP after party involving Alycia Baumgardner. There is no excuse for allowing my emotions to get the best of me for conducting myself in a manner that does not reflect the woman athlete or role model I strive to be. First and foremost, I want to apologize to Alycia Baumgardner. As a woman in this sport, we have fought too hard for respect, visibility, the opportunity to allow moments like this to overshadow the progress we continue to make. I deeply regret assaulting a fellow fighter and competitor. I also want to apologize to Netflix, the most valuable promotions, and everyone associated with the event. I understand and I respect MVP's decision regarding future events, and I take full accountability for putting myself and others in this situation. My behavior was unacceptable and unprofessional. I continue. To the young women and young girls who witnessed or heard about this incident, I am especially sorry. I have always wanted to empower, uplift, inspire, motivate women around the world through my story, discipline, and accomplishments. In this moment, I failed to live up to the responsibility, and for that, I am truly ashamed. Over the next several months, I will be stepping away from the spotlight for the remainder of the year to reflect, heal, and work on myself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I plan to seek therapy, strengthen my relationship with Christ. Hallelujah. Reevaluate my circle and refocus on becoming the best version of myself, both inside and outside the ring. I also recognize that I need to separate my personal life from my professional career. At this time, I am choosing to focus solely on myself, my purpose, and my journey toward becoming the greatest woman boxer of all time. My energy moving forward must be centered on discipline, peace, growth, and legacy. In conclusion, to my loyal fans, supporters, and families and peers in boxing, thank you for continuing to hold me accountable. The word of the day, accountable. While also believing in my ability to grow from this. I never want one moment of poor judgment to define who I am, what I represent. Once again, I extend my sincerest apologies to Alycia Baumgardner, Netflix, Most Valuable Promotions, my fellow fighters, and everyone disappointed by my action. I promise to learn from this experience, return better, wiser, and stronger. Claressa Shields, courtesy of Punch Drunk Boxing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if Claressa Shields, you beat. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if that was a bad idea. Let me know if that was a bad PR. Let me know, my friends, my family in the chat. Let me know. Of course, yeah, man. You crazy? You think I'm gonna do it on something? He said, JPT, you time right. Is that bad? I give idea. Is that bad? If Claressa Shields would have came out with that, yeah, there's gonna be people out there to be like, oh man, shut the fuck up. Who cares? But if she says I'm gonna take the year off, I'm gonna seek help, right? It's a step in the right direction. Am I right or wrong? It's a step in the right direction. I mean, what goes up? I mean, once you go down, you got to come up. This is what she says. Now you tell me what was better for Claressa Shields. This is Claressa Shields' statement right after I did this video. And I did the video and I said, Claressa, do not say nothing. Claressa Shields, just don't say nothing. This is what she put out. Oh my God. I have dedicated my life to the sport of boxing through my grace of God. I have been blessed. My talent has allowed me to undeniably take women's boxing to a new level. That doesn't stop at the ring. What's circulating online does not tell the full story until now. I do not condone violence. Really, you don't condone violence. I never have, but I am also not someone who will stand in silence while continuously being verbally attacked. Also, Alycia Baumgardner walked up to you in the event and start attacking you, right, Claressa? Right. That's what we seen, right? That's what Alycia Baumgardner is known to do. That's what Alycia Baumgardner is known to do. All right, let's keep on reading. Verbally attack and threaten, discriminated against, or assassinate my character. When have you been discriminated against, Claressa Shields? What point of your life, your profession in boxing, have you been discriminated? Okay, now, nor will I allow the reality of disrespect turn into a narrative or talking point about colorism or envy. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Here we go, folks. Colorism and envy. Here we go. Pulling the race card or something like that. Colorism. Oh, my God. Colorism. All right, let's keep reading. There is documented history of attacks, threats by this person that led to this moment. And that history will speak for itself. There's a difference between aggression and protection. Oh, so you was protecting yourself from the super featherweight. Oh, yeah. That's what we really known you about. So you was protecting yourself from the super featherweight. While you're climbing, you're basically in her face. You are a walk around 185 to 200 pound woman. What is a super featherweight going to do to you? Of course, she's a fighter herself, and she got cojones. And if she feels threatened, I'll beat your ass. Because you coming into her, because your mood and the way that you walk into her is threatening. And she's letting you know, as a smaller woman, I'm not afraid of you. because you think that everybody walk around afraid of you, Claressa. And the thing is, since Alycia Baumgardner wouldn't back down, oh, that got you tight. You try to like what she told? Shut the hell up, shut up, don't talk. Who you are? You ain't nobody's mother. Let's keep on reading. I stand on integrity. What? Oh my God.
You's a liar.
You stand on integrity? Claressa Shields, you are with Remy Ma's husband. Claressa Shields, you wanted to be Remy Ma, dress like Remy Ma, look like Remy Ma, and you have integrity. The last thing that you have shown in the last 2 years is lack of integrity, and that's facts. Let's keep reading. I stand on what I built. I'm a champion. Yes, you are. I carry that everywhere I go, not just in title, but in how I move, what I protect, and what I refuse to accept. I fought too hard and come too far to let anyone rewrite my story and define my character. Claressa, you are rewriting your own story. You are rewriting the character, Claressa. You the one that's doing that. Nobody else is doing that. What everybody else is saying is true about you. You can't tell one lie. You can't tell you say that people are lying. What is the lie that they say? Any further false allegations or defamation of character will be handled accordingly by my legal team. You've been trying to sue everybody. Get to work then. Because any lawyer and attorney is saying, what are you suing about? What legal actions? What legal actions you gonna pull? What for who? What? Everything is in the surface. Everything in the surface. Everything is reported. Well, you going sue for jokes? Then let's go with what she kept on saying. Now to MVP, y'all tried to sign me. Facts. I decline. Why, Claressa? You cannot ban me from a place I didn't want to be. I can go fight anywhere in the world tomorrow. Then when is the next fight, Claressa? Fight tomorrow. I want to see you fight tomorrow. Fight tomorrow. I want to see a fight tomorrow, Claressa. So anyone who think this is weak, as ban matters, it don't. Those false statements will address too. Y'all fighter threatened me and then playing victim is insane. No. Words are words. You put a hand on her and you approached her because you told her that she was talking about your fake relationship with a married man. Remy Ma's husband is who you're with, Claressa. I know you hate when people say it, but can you tell anybody that they're lying? If Alycia Baumgardner said in one of the interviews, and she was looking after you like a sister and a friend about your situation, you came up to her. Let's go about what she said. I want you to listen. Listen what she said. Listen to what she said again. I know everybody's seen it already. I know everybody heard it already, but hold on. When she's saying we hate when you run your mouth. If I take a poll out here, a new poll, and I said, who is the mouth that everybody hates to hear in boxing? Should I do a poll to see if everybody else is lying? Which mouth talks more, Claressa or Alycia? Claressa or Sky Nicholson? Claressa or Amanda? Claressa or French on Crew de Jeune? Claressa or Shadeja Green? Who talks more than Claressa? Ladies and gentlemen, put in the chat. I want to know something new. Who talks more than Claressa Shields? Let's see if the chat is lying. Who talks more than Claressa Shields? Claressa or Gabby Fundura? Let's keep on reading. Calling out fighters the real GWOAT. Calling what she said. Look at this, folks. She says, MVP, y'all lying on me. It is nothing new since you guys came out the gate, nothing but disrespect. Calling y'all fighters, she's talking about Amanda Serrano, calling y'all fighters the real GWOAT, overlooking my accomplishments. Who have overlooked your accomplishments? Who have not said you a 3-division undisputed world champion? Claressa, who said that you're not a 3-division undisputed world champion? Trying to erase my hard work. Who has tried to erase your hard work? Put a name on it so they could sue you. Consistently trying to assassinate my character. You assassinate your own character. Let's stay there. Give me a second. She said, the real GWOAT. Give me a second. Real GWOAT, right? Let's stay there with the she said a real GWOAT. Let me check. Give me a second. 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 And boxing disrespect. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Check this thing out. So, didn't Claressa Shields in the past share the GWOAT name with Amanda Serrano? Yes or no? Huh? Mm-hmm. Give me a second. So yeah, I'm getting the tweet. I'm getting the tweet that give me a second. Let me upload this one. Let me upload. Give me a shot. She said that they try to be disrespected by not calling her, by calling their fighter the GWOAT. Okay, let me see. Let me see Claressa Shields remember this. Let's see. Hold Hold on. Claressa Shields, do you remember this? This is 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Peep this with Claressa Shields. Now, look. This is what Claressa Shields said, right? Today. Check this out. That's not today. Check this out. Hold on. Going where that. So she said, peep this, she said, today, MVP, y'all lying on me. It is nothing new since you guys came out the gate. Nothing but disrespect, calling y'all fighters the real GWOAT. This is what Claressa Shields said in 2021. And I'll say this publicly. I'm a fan, friend, and sister of Amanda Serrano. That's why I share the title GWOAT with her. That doesn't mean I think she is better fighter than me. I don't think no woman fighter is better fighter than me. It's a respect thing. Ladies and gentlemen, was it Jake Paul? Was it Nakisa? Was it MVP that started calling the GWOAT, or was it Claressa Shields that said, I will share the GWOAT name with Amanda Serrano? So guess what happened, folks? The emerge of Amanda Serrano and the fight with Katie Taylor, and people now understanding the greatness of Amanda Serrano. Hold on, let me get this thing out of the way now. Let me get this thing out of the way. See, this is what Claressa Shields said. Claressa don't remember, right? This is 2021. When has MVP emerged? Around the same time, right? So when people are now dialing into, yo, who's the greatest? Who's really the greatest woman, right? Who's really the best woman? And then people do their education and say, damn, Amanda Serrano was a 7th division world champion. I don't think no woman, she's in the Guinness Book of Records. Amanda Serrano was a 7th division world champion. Later on, she became an undisputed in the featherweight division. And also, she's one knockout away from tying the most knockout in women boxing history, tying Christy Martin. She's going to be performing in May 30th in Paso, Texas, and maybe she'll break the record then. Did Jake Paul start calling Amanda Serrano the GWOAT, or was Claressa Shields sharing her name with the GWOAT? This is what it is. Let me tell you like this. The thing is that, you know, when you give credit to somebody, but you never really think they're gonna reach that level. See, she said, I'll share. She is almost like trying to son Amanda Serrano. Like, yeah, I love my girl. You know what I'm saying? I shared the GWOAT name with her. But when people started to believe that Amanda Serrano was the great, and Amanda Serrano got her $1 million deal to fight Katie Taylor and became the richest female boxer ever to hit $1 million, a 7-figure fighter, guess what Claressa Shields started doing? Throwing shots at Amanda Serrano, throwing shot at Jake Paul, Amanda Serrano's promoter, throwing shot at MVP. So now when Amanda Serrano is getting praise, she starts to hate. And she says that people try to rewrite history for her. Didn't you try to rewrite history in the Shannon Sharp interview when you said that, when Shannon Sharp said that you was the first $1 million boxer? And you was like, yeah. Didn't you lie? Why didn't you tell Shannon Sharp? No, it was Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. See, Claressa Shields, you talk about narrative and rewriting history. You go to a big platform like Shannon Sharp and the Shay Shay Room, and and he'll say something because probably he don't know the real facts. Why don't you say, no, Shannon is actually Amanda Serrano? How about this? They send out press release. They sent out press release, ladies and gentlemen, and the press release of her being in the being honored in the museum with the other honorees, right? And the exhibit in the American National History of whatever, right? What was the press release? The press release says that Claressa Shields is the first woman to become an undisputed world champion. I mean, yeah, undisputed world champion, the first female boxer in the history of the sport of boxing to become an undisputed world champion. Let's see if we can find that in the article, because that was the press release that they sent. Let me see if it's here. This is one of the press release right here. The other thematic cases highlights moments of opportunities, victories, and the art of winning. Shields' 2019 WBO middleweight championship belt highlights her achievement of becoming the first female boxer to hold all 4 major titles and the first American to win consecutive Olympic gold medal. Is that a lie? Claressa Shields, why don't you come publicly and be there for your contemporary and say, no, boxing world, no, hip-hop world, I am not the first. It's actually Alycia Baumgardner in 2014. No. So when it's time for you to correct the narrative, you will keep, even people lying, you will keep other people's greatness for you. Have we ever heard Claressa Shields says, Amanda Serrano is the first, is not me? Have you heard Claressa Shields says, no, I'm sorry, folk, no. I am not the first undisputed female. Oh, you try to rewrite history. See, let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen, I understand this community very, very well. And I understand that boxing is a highly niche sport. And I understand that a lot of people truly now is learning about women boxing. A lot, trust me, I get a lot of messages and stuff like that saying, yo, Punch, I never was really into women boxing like that. The situation with Claressa Shields and Remy Ma and all that stuff, you know, now I'm learning little by little. And thanks for your channels and other channels. Now I'm learning a little bit was who is who and what's going on. Anybody in the chat, has anybody heard in the chat of a Alycia Baumgardner? Let's be honest, has any women in the chat that really, or anybody that really doesn't pay attention to women boxing, has anybody heard Claressa Shields say, no, I am not the first undisputed world champion? And recently, this is the press release that the museum is giving out to all the major publications. No. You know what she did? She'll take a picture in the museum. I'm in the museum, and I'm one of the very, very few fighters that have been in the museum. Yes, you were the first 3-division undisputed world champion, but you're not the first undisputed world champion. And you should stand up for your contemporaries and say, this is the one, that is the one, that is the one. Just like everybody has stood up for you. You're a person that has you disrespect the pioneers that paved the way for you. What you call that? Ungrateful. In Spanish, malagradecida. Who in boxing has a problem with Layla Ali? Who has a problem with the pioneers that paved the way for you and took you under your wing? I want to fight you, bitch, you weird, you this, you that. Who talks like that to a woman that paved the way for you? You unclassless fool. And then you wonder why people don't like you. Because they see your character. People don't identify with you. People don't want to identify with you. People don't want their daughters and their nieces, their little cousins, any young female to emulate you. That's why your movie flopped. Nobody's inspired by you. You're toxic. You a cesspool. That's why. What woman out here, tell me, any woman right here, right now, tell me that you want to be in a relationship with Remy Ma's husband. Tell me. Who anybody husbands at that point? Tell me, come on, folks, help me out. Walking around with the name tattoo in your breast to show it off. You ain't no sex symbol, man. I'm a man. I'm gonna tell you that myself. Stop trying. The more that you try, the more that you look hurt. Yeah, I gotta say it because there's a lot of beta males that don't want to keep it real in the sport of boxing, huh? There's a lot of beta males in the sport of boxing that don't want to keep it real and say, yo, you're not a sex symbol. That's it. Stop trying. You looking like Barney on K2 with the purple dress. Your shoe game sucks, bro. Look like your breath stinks. That's what you got to say. Yo, háblale así a esa mujer. She deserves it. She don't respect anybody. She deserves for people to talk to her like that. Yes, yo, punch you a man when you there. Shut the F up. If I was looking bummy, a girl and a man could tell me I could look bummy. Shit, I got a chipped tooth. If you be like, hey, yo, punch. Hey, yo, my brother, fix your chipped tooth. Hey, yo, if you get enough super chats, my brother. Hey, yo, fix that chipped tooth of yours, man. You been having that chipped tooth since you were like 6 years old, man. Fix the chipped tooth. And I'm going to argue and say, no, I should be in the Crest commercial. No, I should be in a Colgate commercial. No, I know myself. I got a chipped tooth, mi gente. Am I going to say I got the greatest teeth in the world? No, that'd be delusional. But no, if Claressa Shields had a chipped tooth, no, I don't. No, I don't. Everything is all lined up. Everything is all lined up. Queso! Queso in the building! The humanitarian of the YTBC! My brother from another mother! La música de queso! Gifting 20 memberships! Looking out! Looking out!
He's got his own money. I tell you, he's got his own money. I mean, the boy has got his own money.
Queso! Queso! Queso!
He's rich. He is rich. He's rich. He is rich. He's rich.
DJ Camelo Alex Sensation! Págame la música! Good looking now, good looking now, good looking now. Queso, 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 queso. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, hey, yo, we're gonna be talking about enablers. Because I think that Claressa Shields, yes, she's self-inflicted, but she's in the position where she's in and keeps making the same mistakes because of enablers. One of the guys that I do respect in the sport of boxing, Shakur Stevenson. B, my other guy, Teofimo Lopez. January 31st, Madison Square Garden. Gate numbers made 3.7 million. Hold on. Let me give his props to 4 division world champion. The 4 division world champion. Give me a sec. The 4 division world champion. 2 division lineal champion. The numbers came out. 3.7 million. Gate, Madison Square Garden. Okay. But my Shakur Stevenson is an enabler of Claressa Shields. And Shakur Stevenson called me. What he said? I said, thank you, MVP. This is a wonderful news. Now it's time for her boxing license to be suspended indefinitely. Not because I feel like it saves the sanctioning bodies or the commission. I think that Claressa Shields needs a break of everything. She needs soul searching. She needs therapy. She needs to refocus and then rebrand. Shakur Stevenson says, y'all so weird on this app. Well, maybe I'm not weird in everything in life, but he feels my comment was weird. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do you think that my comment was weird? Shakur Stevenson, highly successful, believes that Pawns Run Boxing, believing that is congratulations that she's banned, that MVP banned her, and that her license should be, she should be suspended indefinitely. See, Shakur Stevenson is friends with Claressa Shields. Yet, Shakur Stevenson, let me give you game because you're younger than me, right? Maybe you haven't gone through life like me, right? Because you probably got more money and you are successful in your profession, But let me tell you, let me tell you what's really real. You know what's really real? It's telling your friend the truth and stop letting her crash out. It's telling your friend the truth, my brother. You know what the weird shit is? This is the weird shit is. That's your friend. And you close to her. And none of you can stop her from crashing out. So you rather go after the people that's giving her constructive criticism for her to stop, for her to look good, for her to refocus on her career. No, I'm the weirdo. If I'm the weirdo, my brother, what the fuck is Claressa Shields, motherfucker? If I am the weirdo. Hey, I like Shakur Stevenson. He knows I rock with his skills and talent and everything. But if I'm the weirdo, what the fuck is Claressa Shields, my nigga? Y'all the motherfucking weirdos that don't say shit to her, bro. If I am the weirdo, bro, what is Claressa Shields, bro? Because this is the comment right here. That it goes out, and because he got a high traffic following, there's gonna be people that be like, yo, it's true, this fucking punch drunk, yeah, you motherfucker, yeah, he a weirdo. But it's your girl that's getting banned, my brother. It's your friend that's getting banned. How about you be a real motherfucker, right? And tell your friend, how I would tell my homegirl. I would say, yo, homegirl, you a clown out here in the block. Because you see that dude that you with? He's married. He ain't never gonna divorce his wife. You looking like a clown out here. And Shakur Stevenson, you see that your homegirl is getting clowned the fuck out here, bro. And if I'm a weirdo, you's a weirdo as a friend that can't tell her the motherfucking truth. The weirdos are those that's enabling her. You may not be a weirdo. Shout out to you may not be a weirdo in that ring. You one of the greats in that ring in today's boxing. You highly accomplished. Ain't no weird about that. Hey, yo, Claressa. Hey, yo, my brother, Shakur Stevenson. You a stand-up guy. What did you do after the fight? One of the fights. You got down on one knee and you proposed to your girl. Nobody has stories about infidelity or nothing like that. My brother, you a stand-up guy when it comes with your family. Am I right? Don't you want the same thing for your homegirl that you gave your fiance and your wife? Shakur Stevenson, talk to me. I sent you a message. Let's talk about it. Because there's women and men looking on. Let's talk like real, what people need to hear. I sent you the message. Look. And this ain't no beef with you. This is a dialogue. This is a debate about what's really real. Hold on. Come on now. Protect your, tell me how weird I am. Every statement I just made, you tell me how weird I am. Oh, you said publicly I'm weird. Let me ask you a question, Shakur Stevenson. Could Remy Ma's husband get down on one knee like you got down on one knee to propose to the woman of your life, the woman that you love? Talk to me, Shakur. I mean, you could say something to me publicly. I send you a DM. You got my number because we did an interview back in the days. This ain't no beef. I just want you. You said something about me being weird publicly. What's so weird about it? You don't think she crashing out? You don't think that Most Valuable Promotion banning her? You don't think that was out of pocket? Shakur Stevenson, hey, yo, people say that you should fight Devin Haney. Should you smack Devin Haney in person when you see him to get a fight? Did you need to smack Teofimo Lopez so you could get a fight? Did you need to smack Gervonta Tank Davis for you to ask for a fight? Shakur Stevenson, who did you need to smack for you to get a fight? Are you condoning that as a professional fighter that is well in position to get big fights like you just had in January 31st? Are you highly accomplished? Is Claressa highly accomplished? So let me see. Now you're very, very smart in boxing. Should Alycia Baumgardner take it to the ring as a super featherweight to fight Claressa Shields as a heavyweight? Would that be good? Would that be good? Would that be good for the sport? Alycia Baumgardner fighting Claressa Shields because Claressa Shields smacked Alycia Baumgardner, so the 130-pounder needs to fight the heavyweight. Okay, let me make this sense. Shakur Stevenson, would you fight David Benavidez? You at 135, you a lightweight, right? I think you versus David Benavidez is a good fight. Is my comment weird? This is the problem. That people around Claressa, you give her ammunition when she knows she's wrong. And she looks in social media, just like y'all. She knows she's wrong. She knows it's embarrassing. But then there's people around her that says, yo, Claressa, that's effed up. F MVP. Man, I'm with you. And then what that does to her mind. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I'm the GOAT. Yeah, my motherfuckers is acting up and shit like that. And then she comes out publicly. It's because all of y'all around her. Because all of y'all around her would say, you pick up a phone, yo, sis, chill out, bro. Let this one rock. Let this one rock. You was wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? You looking bad in these streets right now. It's boxing. Let that shit cool down. Take a break. Take a break. You going about this the wrong way. You have come a long way. Your legacy is being swept under the rug because of this gigolo upstairs. Because they identify Claressa Shields as a side piece. That's it. That's how when she goes to interviews to the Breakfast Club and Tigger, they barely talk about Shakur Stevenson. How would you feel if you do an interview and they really don't know who the F you are? Don't talk about your performance with Teofimo Lopez. Don't talk about 4 division, 2 division lineal champion, and they just want to talk about some infidelities or something that you did in the past, like the parking lot. See, I'm a boxing content creator. I don't stay. I really never stood with that narrative, and people will always try to get at you for that. Fight Fury Film with the 20 beans. With the 20 beans, you can be the best fighter in the planet, but you can't fight everyone in the world. You won't win that. Shakur knows this too. It's time to reflect and shut the F up respectfully. Thank you, Fight Fury Films. Thank you, Fight Fury Films. Appreciate you, Fight Fury Films. Facts. That's the weird shit. Yo, I'm going to tell you like this. One of the worst. I'm going to tell you like this. Shakur Stevenson. You know why you're so successful? You know why you're successful? Because not only that you put in the work, but you actually listen to the people around you. You got Jay Prince. You got a good entourage. You got your cousin. Shout out to your cousin doing good things in training. You got Terrence Bud Crawford. You got Andre Ward. Highly respectable people around you. But I bet you do listen to them. Where is Terrence Bud Crawford and Andre Ward and all these people around Claressa Shields? Nah, it's because she don't listen. She can't be controlled. Sis, how about y'all all say, y'all brothers, tell sis, shut the F up. Andre Ward is in a great relationship. Shout out to Andre Ward, wife and him as a husband and him being a God-fearing man. Shout out to you, Claressa, Shakur Stevenson. You doing it the right way. If you was my brother, if you was my son, and I see, damn, look at my son, look how he proposed to his woman that he loved. Look how he's a father. Look how they live in a union. You never hear nothing bad about Shakur Stevenson's fiance or wife at this time. I'm not sure if they yet got married. You don't hear nothing like that because y'all respect each other. She never hears nothing bad about Shakur Stevenson. You don't hear nothing bad about his fiance. It's a beautiful couple. She don't make you look stupid. You don't make her look stupid. Isn't that what you want for your homegirl? Or it's kind of weird. You know what I also hate? Hate is a bad word. I'm a boxing content creator, ladies and gentlemen. I do videos every day, probably 2 to 3 videos a day. I break down fights. I've done independent media. I've helped boxers and stuff like that. You know what I don't like is I could praise somebody 500 times and I give one constructive criticism, and this is when they want to highlight me. Shakur Stevenson, did you call me a weirdo? Hold on now, wait. I like this. Hold on, I'm going with receipts now because I want people to. When people come back to me, yeah. You gonna say something about me publicly? I gotta go. I gotta go with it. Hold on, give me a second. Let me upload this. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Queso. Gracias de lo mío, gracias. Hey, yo, everybody also, just to remind y'all, 115,000 subscribers today. Let's go. Yo, I just got 114. And I was saying, what was the day before yesterday? Yesterday, we got 300 more to go. 300 more to go. We just got 115,000 subscribers. Thank you for the supporters and stuff like that. We moving on up, man. Ain't nothing stopping us. I said 2026 is going to be a hell of a year. It's going to be a hell of a year. We're going to talk more than boxing. Hold on. Give me a sec. Let me upload this video. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I want to see. I want to see if I was a weirdo here. I'm uploading a video right now. I want to see if I was a weirdo right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is when I was supporting Claressa Shields. This is when I was enabling Claressa Shields, when everybody was telling, yo, Punch, you don't know this woman like that. And I'm like, yo, we don't have no time, because I'm an advocate of uplifting women boxing. And I'm like, yo, we don't have no time to critique women right now. They have it hard. They don't get paid the way they get paid. People are not invested in women boxing. All hands on deck. We need to uplift every woman. But Claressa Shields was still toxic. And I looked past that. I looked at it like, oh, man, she just got confidence and she could talk her ish. But when her ish start being disrespectful, and then to men, and then to like, oh my, it's just getting, she was making me look bad. Because it's always something that she'll say, there's something that she'll do. It just keeps on going. Shakur Stevenson or anybody else, was I weird here? And did you come to Claressa Shields, who comes into my comment section? Why didn't you come to my comment section on this? Give me a second. Let me take this thing out. Why didn't you say, Punch, wow, you a good guy, thank you, because everybody is smoking me. Damn, Punch, you want to, damn.
Did kind of, you know, pinch my nerve when you did say Claressa Shields was a disgusting woman.
Tell him, Punch.
Because what she was a disgusting woman for what she did. Okay, she did that was disgusting what she did. Do you think that was the right thing to do?
Not to call her a disgusting woman, no. I think she's a queen.
What makes her a queen?
Queen of what? She did not. The cops asked her. The cops asked her because she got a good look. Who's that guy? I never saw him before in my life. I don't know him. It was her half brother.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna do. That's your half brother. You're gonna say you don't know him.
Don't say anything.
No, you're gonna.
No, you don't say anything. Wrong. An attorney tell you just keep your mouth shut.
Well, that you're not gonna call because she didn't want to snitch on her half
Listen.
brother.
She said the guy deserved it. Okay. She told the press that the guy deserved it. He's a 72-year-old guy, a little frail old 72-year-old guy. Do you think he really deserved it? Okay, he was hyping the show up. He's a hype man. He's a trainer. He's a hype man. Everybody knows it. Was she the only one that didn't get the memo? Come on, you don't put a guy in the hospital with a brain contusion.
Yeah, that was wrong.
I'm not gonna say, well, the guy was wrong, but that don't make her a disgusting woman.
The fact that she said he deserved it and stuff like that, that's disgusting. She's a woman. It's disgusting. Tag them together. She's a disgusting woman.
I think here everyone's got their own opinions, I guess.
No, my opinion, she's not a disgusting woman. She's one of the queens of.
Shakur Stevenson, did you come around and say Punch won't boxing? You weird? Hey, yo, Claressa Shields, do you come on my comment section when I knew I was wrong? That was wrong. Your brother put a 72-year-old man in the fucking hospital. And I'm like, you know what? It wasn't you, though. It wasn't Claressa Shields, though. But then she come out with a statement and basically says, you know, paraphrasing that, well, he had it coming. It was good for him. So me as a supporter, this man, Rick Glazier, there's people that don't like Rick Glazier. There's some people that respect Rick Glazier. Rick Glazier, he's in the New York Boxing Hall of Fame. And I'm debating with a dude that's in the New York Boxing Hall of Fame and has the veto to put people into the Hall of Fame. And me, I'm sticking up for you. Why 95% of the people know that you was fucking wrong for saying what you're saying. And when I'm coming out, because all I have is my word here. All I have is my word. It's saying, damn, I mean, guys, slow down on Claressa Shields. She's one of the queens of boxing. It actually wasn't her that hit the guy and put him in the hospital. It was her half brother. But she said that when they was doing an investigation, she said that she didn't know that guy. So I'm like, yo, at least, I mean, she's not trying to snitch on her half brother. So that's why she said she didn't know him at first. And then she said, oh, that he wasn't part of the team, but he was part of the team. Claressa Shields didn't want to take accountability for not controlling her team. In the end of the day, in boxing, that's your team. They represent you. But then you came out and try to say, well, you know, it's not good that, you know, he landed in the hospital, but he should have never talked shit and opened his mouth. Come on now. Come on now. Where were y'all? Where y'all to say, damn, Punch? I mean, you unbiased. I mean, you at least you, man, that time you was fair. I was getting criticized all over the world in the sport of boxing. They had to postpone that fight. Remember out there in Detroit? They had to postpone that fight. I don't hear no other. I ain't see Claressa Shields or Shakur Stevenson say, yo, my man, bro, you was weird for defending Claressa Shields, or you was the man for. But this is what I don't like. That I hate when people like to come around and like to give me their takes or react to when they don't want to hear something. But what about when I'm praising y'all? Where are y'all when I'm praising y'all? Where when I do an interview with y'all? Do y'all put in y'all social media platforms? No, y'all don't. Y'all would do an interview with somebody that's a streamer that has nothing to do with the sport of boxing, and y'all would show love. And we're boxing content creators. We hear it every day showing y'all love. Yeah, with Claressa Shields, I mean, she's getting criticized. She's getting criticized by everybody. But at this point, I think most people's hands on deck. She deserves it. It's hard to root for her. It got to the point that it's hard to root for Claressa Shields. It got to the point where it's hard to give her the benefit of the doubt. It got hard. As a fan of Claressa Shields, which I was. So tell me this. Why I'm not a fan of Claressa Shields anymore? What made me not be a fan of Claressa Shields? Man, she must have done so many shit year after year, time after time that I'm like, yo, man, I don't identify. I don't want to support this anymore. And if somebody in my life tell me, if you put it this way, I'm a boxing content creator. Let's say if I see somebody in the chat, shout out to, I put it like this, Queso in the building, Queso, Fight Fury Films, you know, Savage, you know, people that 420, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. Let me say Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, my guys. Showbiz the Dog, you know what I'm saying? Max, you feel me? If they come to me, if they send me an email, DM or whatever, and they say, yo, Punch, yo, I used to rock with you. I can't rock with you no more. I don't like how you move. It's either I can have an ego and be like, well, F you don't rock with me, fuck that, I don't need you. Or I'd be like, yo, I'm doing something that's really not beneficial to those that truly show me love and support me. If a person that I know support me publicly, consistently, and then hit me up and say, yo, Punch, chill out. You know me as a man, I'm gonna be like, yo, then I gotta take that into consideration. Because they rock with me, they loyal to me. And they telling me something that's beneficial to me. They telling me something that is hurting. It's hurting me. It's hurting the channel. It's hurting my progression. It's hurting me. I'm gonna take it to, yo, good looking out. What do you think I should do? What am I doing? You know what? Yo, people enjoy, but people don't enjoy. Nah, man, you're looking bad in these streets, bro. Don't do that, man. Come on, I support you, man. A lot of people ain't gonna hold nobody accountable. That's a real friend. A real circle in the sport of boxing is a circle that keeps weight off the fighters that's risking their lives. That's a real circle. What is Remy Ma's husband doing to protect Claressa Shields? Anybody, help me out. Though the detractors, the hecklers, the people that's disagreeing with me in the chat or anybody like that. What is Remy Ma's husband doing to protect Claressa and protect the brand? Because he walks into the sport of boxing. He wanted a fighter. He wanted to sign a fighter. He facilitated the deal with Win Records. What has Claressa Shields, being with Remy Ma's husband, done for her? Brand-wise, anything. What has Remy Ma's husband done for Claressa Shields? Ladies and gentlemen, just let's say that she is the GOAT. Let's say it. Let's give it to her. Let's give it to her for that. And I said this yesterday. Let's give it to her for 1 minute. And I said this yesterday. She's the GOAT. Do you think Michael Jordan, the GOAT, can you imagine if the NBA banned him or any entity in the NBA banned him? How about, okay, the NBA doesn't ban him. What about Chicago Bulls? You can't come to Chicago Bulls arena. We don't want you around. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? What about the NFL bans Jerry Rice? Would that be embarrassing? What about the NHL Kings, the Sacramento Kings? I know there are no more Sacramento Kings and stuff like that. You know, Wayne Gretzky, you're banned. Isn't that embarrassing? You must have done something to be banned. Now, Claressa Shields is saying, well, MVP is not the only promotional company and stuff like that. I could fight anywhere, any place, any. Claressa, that's not how boxing works. As a matter of fact, you cannot fight any place and any time. You know why? Because you're signed. Stop faking the people that don't know the sport of boxing. You can't fight tomorrow if you can. Why are you lying like that? Because Claressa Shields, this is one thing I know that I know that Claressa Shields knows. What Claressa Shields knows is what a lot of fighters know. Claressa Shields know that there's a lot of people that don't understand the sport of boxing. When it comes to the sport of boxing, remember, it's not governed. It's not like the NBA. It's not like the NFL. It's not like the NHL. It's not the MLB. It's not governed. The sport of boxing is a wild, wild west. They're not going to give you real numbers. See, the real numbers, you got to go through the tax and all that. You really got to, but they don't put out real numbers. Hey, yo, this fighter got paid $5 million. Put it out there. You're not getting paid for $5 million. Hey, yo, there's a pay-per-view that sold 360,000 pay-per-view buys. Let's put it out there. That's not the actual number. Claressa Shields and certain fighters understand that a lot of people don't understand the business of boxing. So Claressa Shields says, I could fight tomorrow if I want. Who will put up the money? Claressa Shields. Who will be the opponent tomorrow? Doña Tacatí, con los 5 pesos me dice, papi, estoy de acuerdo contigo. Gracias, Tacatí. Fight Fury Phil with the 20 beans. God bless you. Said, I think there's a misunderstanding about all publicity is good publicity. Yes. Thank you, Fight Fury Films. Facts. There is a misunderstanding. There is a misunderstanding about that. There is a misunderstanding about that. We're not living in that world no more, man. You know why? Because we're living in, I tell you, we're living in the real world, the REEL. People have short-term memory. Our phone and our entertainment is short-term memory. Why you think TikTok is a thing and Shorts is a thing and Instagram Reel is a thing? People are entertained. If they don't like somebody, scroll up, entertain, all right? Scroll down, scroll up. Even young kids, they don't know how to talk to they don't even know how to talk to girls anymore. They're already like this. They look at that all the girls. Remember back in the days that if you want to see nude, you got to get that. You got to get the porno DVD of an uncle, of an older cousin and stuff like that. Now they got it on their phone. They see all the good-looking chicks, all the exotic chicks. Okay, it all pops up. People are entertained. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, streamers, regular streamers get more views, get more interest. People are interested in just regular people. Being famous ain't even the thing no more. Celebrities ain't shit no more. Who cares? That's it. Being the great as a streamer, the beast, speed. You know what I'm saying? We living in a whole different world. I'll give you one example. You remember Teofimo Lopez, my guy, when he was talking his ish, and he was saying, remember when Teofimo Lopez said, when they asked him, who you want to fight next, Terrence Bud Crawford or Gervonta Tank Davis? He said, whichever monkey want to eat the banana. Tio saying, hey, yo, I'm trying to recreate how boxing used to be when, the race sells. So come, I'm going to say something racial so you could fight me and sign the contract. We living in a whole different world. What did everybody was saying? And I was trying to say, yo, but that's just the way that boxing is. Back in the day, that's the chaos. And then the Gervonta Tank Davis say, yo, I'm gonna beat the racist out of this guy. Boom, and then it sells and blah blah blah, right? And then over time, what I told Tio and what I did and what I said on my channel, Tio's my friend. What I said, yo, Tio, that's it. Leave that alone. That's it. It's not work. It doesn't work. It's not working. It's a whole different time. That's not the way it goes. That's not the way you're gonna get fights. That's it. We're in a whole different world. You don't get fights like that. Sponsors and endorsements are really paying for these fights. They don't rock with that no more. That's why MVP banned Claressa Shields. Maybe if it was back in the days, yeah, maybe. But it's like I've been saying, for those that don't know about women boxing is a position where it's at right now because of class. The male is different. A lot of chaos, a lot of drama. Boxing was built on a mafioso race and all of that. That's how boxing was built. But the men's side, but the women, the green. I'm gonna give you this. What is Floyd Mayweather's green print? For the boxing people, for the boxing people in the chat, there's a such thing that's called the blueprint, the green print. What is the Mayweather green print? What was the blueprint? Create chaos, talk your shit, be a villain, Muhammad Ali, and sell the biggest fight. Talk your shit. Make people hate you so that people could pay to see you get beat up. That was a formula. Floyd Mayweather talk his shit. Everybody hate Floyd, and you're going to pay to see if somebody could fuck up Floyd Mayweather. That was the formula. It wasn't that after Pretty Boy Floyd, when he became Money Made, he was an exciting fighter. He know how to sell. The green print in women was not about that. See, that's the difference. That's why people in Twitter and stuff like that, they don't want to be honest about certain things. They saying that Claressa Shields smacking Alycia Baumgardner, and well, that's boxing. Now Alycia Baumgardner, why she's going to the cops, why she's trying to sue. How about you get it in the ring? That's how you're going to get a super featherweight in the ring. That's not how boxing works with the ladies. Because the most lucrative fight in women boxing history was all about respect, dignity, class. Amanda Serrano, no Katie Taylor need to show a titty or an ass. Needed to come almost naked. They didn't need sex cells. So the green print in women boxing is class. Carry yourself right, but fight like a warrior of all warriors. That's the green print in women boxing. That's the biggest selling fight in the history of women boxing. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. Ambassadors, classy women. You don't need to show your titty or to sell. There is no relationship there's nothing. Katie Taylor just recently got married. Nobody was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? She got married. Good for her. But her accomplishment and everything she does in the ring is what is what matters to people. Claressa Shields, if it works for Amanda Serrano, it'll work for Katie Taylor, and you also had a machine. Why you gotta talk the way that you talk? Why you gotta downplay everything? You the younger one. They're setting the tone for you. You're 31 years old. Katie Taylor is 38, gonna be 39. Amanda Serrano was 37. She said it right now. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor said this year, this is their last year. They're setting the tone for you, Claressa. But you got an ego. Oh, I'm in their era too, and I'm probably more accomplished than them. They setting the tone for you. That is the green print. Damn, I got something right here, bro. That's the green print. They already did a movie. Hey, yo, Claressa and people around her, they did a movie about you for a reason. Because it got to be to that. And somebody was inspired by your story. Right? Claressa, you going like this. You're trying to say, look what she's trying to say, like this is nothing. That this is nothing. What is it right here? Y'all fighter threatened me, and ain't nobody threaten you, man. Nobody could threaten you. You one of the biggest girls in boxing, Claressa. You're mad that people make fun of you being a side piece. That's what it is. Claressa Shields, you looking on right now. Are you with Remy Ma's husband? Yes or no? Has Remy Ma's husband got a divorce? Yes or no? What relationship are you protecting? Adultery? That's what you're protecting? What are you protecting? That's the more that is what's killing your brand. That's what makes you look weak like a woman. Claressa, outside of the ring, that's what makes you look weak. No one, no woman, no righteous woman want to be in your position, Claressa Shields. No righteous woman want to be in your position. What did you talk about? God? Aye. Then live by his will. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. No, that was my what she said here. I have dedicated my life to the sport boxing through the grace of God. God ain't giving you grace with that. Well, your situation, that's why you getting smoked out here in social media. God ain't giving you grace for that. Because you're inspiring a lot of women in the world, right? So if you're going to live your life like that's okay. Like I don't, to be honest, look, I don't like that there's women out there that's getting the spotlight. Let's say, I don't care how exotic a girl like a Cardi B look like. In the end of the day, to have her like in the forefront of hip hop, you know what that does? Whether people like her music, whether people like her concert, there's going to be a whole generation of girls that's going to emulate that. And you know what that is? Oh shit, to make it to this level, you could strip. Remember what she said, Cardi B? Oh shit, you gotta, I used to take advantage of men, right? Drug men. You remember that back in the days when she said I used to drug men and take their money and stuff like that? And then she reached to the level that she reached. And there's a lot of women around the country that likes Cardi B. But guess what she's doing, though? Guess what her position is doing? And the powers that be don't give a fuck about the culture. The powers that be don't care about a community. She's training a bunch of hookers. She's training a whole bunch of strippers. That's what she's training. All those ways. Hey, yo, I'm going to say it like this. I'm a parent. And you could teach your kids everything in the household, but when they in that school for 6 or 7 hours and they get other friends and we came from a culture that we was elevating the Queen Latifahs, the MC Lights, the Lauryn Hills, the Alicia Keys. These are the women that we rather have at the, you know what I'm saying? Whatever their sex preferences is, but you understand what I'm saying? It was a respect thing. The women was highly respected. They had craft, they had art. Now we give it to the sexy reds of the world, and this is who they're gonna emulate. And if we put them on a pedestal, then a lot of girls is gonna be like, you know what, it's okay. If you put Claressa Shields on the pedestal and she's gonna motivate and inspire many in and out the ring, like she says she wants to inspire in and out the ring, right? Then there's gonna be girls that be like, you know what, I could be in a relationship like this if I'm, you know, and still be great. It doesn't matter. I mean, love is love. Who cares if the guy is still married? Who cares? I mean, Claressa Shields did it. She gets respect and loved. Who cares? I could be the side piece. Who cares? He is known as Remy Ma, is Remy's husband. I think Bud is sick of her. It's Kerr who keeps pushing. Yeah, I think so too. That's why they keep their mouth shut. But why is Shakur gonna say it publicly on his Twitter and call me that I'm the weird one? I'm the weird one. I'm the weird one. Guess what? Hey, yo, Shakur, I could go to an MVP event. I'm not banned. I could go to an MVP event. May 30th at Paso, Texas. I'm allowed. With all the shit that I talk, I'm allowed. I'm allowed to go to a Xander Zayas and Boots fight. With all the shit that I talk, I'm allowed. This world is backwards now. You can't even keep it real. If you keep it real and you speak truth, you're blackballed. Shadow banned. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it, man. She's wrong. She's wrong, and she needs a timeout. So I'm not saying that Claressa Shields should be stripped of her license, boxing license, indefinitely and never get it back until she goes through certain protocols. She goes through therapy. And I think it would be good for her. She's 31. And I'm going to say the truth. If Claressa Shields was 38 and she's in the twilight of her career, I'd be like, all right, man, try to work this thing out while you still. But she's 31 years old. Claressa Shields, you got no kids. Thank God right now. You got no kids. You really don't got a man. All right? You really don't got a man. He doesn't protect you. He's somebody else's man. Because God forbid, and I keep on saying this because I don't know who's new looking on. I'm going to keep on saying this. God forbid, Claressa, listen to me. If Remy Ma's husband, God forbid, gets hospitalized and they need to make decisions, guess who they going to call? Ladies in the building, because Claressa Shields does be in my comment section. Ladies in the building, tell her right now, if Remy Ma's husband is on life support, who the doctor will call. I'll give it a minute. I need to see the name. Who will they call to make a decision to keep him alive or pull the plug? Don't look away, Claressa Shields. Look at the damn chat, Claressa. Claressa, look at the damn chat. This is a rule. This is so you can wake up. If Remy Ma's husband is on life support, God forbid, and they need to talk, and somebody needs to make a decision because he can't, who will they call? It is not Ghostbusters. Wake the fuck up. That's all we've been telling you. Wake up. Wake up. And guess what? You will go to the hospital. My man is up here. My man is up here. Let me in. Let me in. You walk in the room. Let me in. And Remy Ma says, it's time for you to get the fuck out of the room. It's time. Get this bitch out the hospital. Who is she? The doctor's gonna be like, excuse me, ma'am, I'm sorry. What the who is the wife of this gentleman here? Who are you? I'm his man. And then Remy Ma's gonna say, I'm his wife. You're gonna say, but I got a tattoo of him in my titty, doctor. Look at me. Look, he's mine. Excuse me, who's the wife? I'm the wife. Now, security, please. Security, get this animal from the animal kingdom out of here. And when they kick you out and you outside of the hospital, then you're going to know you ain't nobody. And I feel sorry, I feel sorry. But get who put you in that position? Remy Ma's husband. Remy Ma's husband is not securing you. It's time. Yes, tell her, ladies, it's time. That's the new saying over here in New York City for the ladies. When it's time to go to the lounge and bar, it's time. When it's time for them to, they saw a good-looking guy, they want to leave with him, it's time. And it's time to go to the Nick game, it's time. When it's time to wake up and let's get to work, it's time. It's time for you to wake the F up. You went to Alycia Baumgardner, and your beef with Alycia Baumgardner, what came out your mouth was, stop talking about my relationship. That's what ignited you. That is your beef. What? Man, if you was in that relationship, you was a fiance before, right? Nobody had a problem with that. Nobody made fun of you when you was like this. Hold on, let me put the picture. I mean that. Oh, look at Clarissa. Look at Clarissa. Look how beautiful she used to be with her fiance. Look how she used to promote her fiance. Look at that. Look respectable. When Claressa Shields was with this man, shout out to Tony, she was respected. Her relationship was respected. Nobody say nothing to her. Wow, Claressa Shields. Okay, man, she's in a relationship. The man proposed to you. Let me ask you this, Claressa Shields. Could Remy Ma's husband do what Tony did right now? Hey, yo, Claressa, you say you could fight right now. Could Remy Ma's husband propose to you right now? Claressa Shields, if you could fight right now, like you said, could Remy Ma's husband take you to the courtroom, pay $35 money order for y'all to get married? Can he do it right now? It's time, yeah. So now you're banned. That's an embarrassing. That is embarrassing, Claressa Shields. Don't try to downplay it. It's embarrassing. You embarrass yourself. You couldn't hold your composure. One of the things about great fighters, and you should know this, is discipline. For you to reach the level that you reach, Claressa Shields, for you to get those gold medals and become a 3-division undisputed world champion, it took discipline to establish and create the craft that you have, because you are a great fighter. You are a great fighter. Take that same discipline. And that's all I'm telling you. As a boxing pundit, and this goes out to all the fighters out there, and this goes out to all the people, all the regular people, all the people around the world. The boxing 101 is protect yourself at all times. That's what they're going to teach you in the gym. Am I right or wrong, Claressa Shields? Boxing 101. The first thing you learn in the gym before balance and footwork. Protect yourself at all time. Take that same philosophy in the gym and apply it into your life. Protect yourself at all times. And we're telling you that this situation that you're on is not protecting yourself at all times. So you don't it's not a joke that an MVP is banning you. That's an embarrassment for you that call yourself the GOAT. I could be wherever you want. Yeah, you could buy a ticket. You could buy a ticket. But you should have the red carpet because you're Claressa Shields. And all the women, hey, yo, Claressa Shields, the women that you want to fight is with MVP. If you want to fight Alycia Baumgardner, anyway, she's with MVP. You can't fight her no more. You're banned. You can't fight her. You want to fight Mikaela Mayer too. Guess what? You can't fight Mikaela Mayer. Let me tell you like this. A Mikaela Mayer versus Claressa Shields is probably the realistic biggest fight that she could get. Right now, name for name, the biggest fight, realistically, the most lucrative fight for Claressa Shields, or a fight that makes more sense, even though that Mikaela Mayer is 154 pounds. Mikaela Mayer is willing to move to 160 and you willing to come down to 160. You're just asking Mikaela Mayer to move up one time. That is the most realistic, lucrative fight for Claressa Shields. But guess what? Mikaela Mayer is with MVP. Who is your opponent? You say you can fight tomorrow. Who is your opponent? Who is your opponent that Win Records and Salida Promotions is gonna be like, you know what? Damn, we gave a $3 million bonus. You think they made that $3 million bonus? No, they didn't make that $3 million bonus. How much was the gate in Detroit? Not more than $1 million. What was the licensing fee? Not more than $1.6 million. Guess what? They losing money. They're not making money. That's why you need to crash MVP. That's why you need to crash MVP events and insert yourself with MVP, because the opponents that you do need is MVP fighters. But now you're banned. CEO with the $10 super check. Look at now again where these goofies get these narratives from. Channels yelling, but when it was Devin Haney, Devin got smoked in the ring and sued. It ain't even the same thing. Blue needs to just leave YouTube. I don't even know what Blue is saying. He said that. Look, again, there's people that's playing devil's advocate as well. You know, let me tell you something about boxing content creators. And I'm not saying this about Blue. Shout out to Blue. Me and Blue is cool, so I haven't even checked his stance on it. This and that's what I keep on saying. These people are trying to compare what the men do and then what the women do. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, right? Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. It was the day, 2 days before the fight. They're going to fight each other. Two 140-pounders are going to fight each other. That promo is boxing. Now, Ryan Garcia got caught with performance-enhancing drugs. They sued. People was laughing that they sued because already in a fight, Devin Haney got beat up by Ryan Garcia. So you're suing for like harm and all in an actual boxing sanctioned fight. So it looked funny. When it comes to Alycia Baumgardner and Claressa Shields, Alycia Baumgardner got smacked in a party. This is not geared to fight. They're not going to fight. They're not no near the same weight class. There is no Alycia Baumgardner versus Claressa Shields. And a lot of people agree, she is jealous of Alycia Baumgardner's sex appeal. I'm gonna tell you how delusional she is. Shout out to Showbiz the Adult. He had a video. And guess where Claressa Shields was? In his comment section. This is what she said, folks. Check this out. Claressa Shields, just listen to the people. I know you think that everybody hates, but no. This is what Claressa Shields said. Let me see. Let me get it right here. Where is that? Showbiz, there is zero amount of jealousy in my heart. About looks, everyone knows my confidence in my looks. Oh my God. My boxing, okay. My smile, my body is very high. Alycia is jealous of me. Oh my God. Look. Yo, this is why she needs time. See, she needs time. Ladies, male in the building, please. Let me read it again. This is Claressa Shields. Showbiz, there is zero amount of jealousy in my heart about looks. Everyone knows my confidence is in my looks. No puedo, ya no. I can't even get through reading this. I can't even get through reading it. Because everybody knows it's a lie. Everybody knows my confidence is in my looks,
You's a liar.
in my boxing, in my smile.
You's a liar.
No, it's not, because you got veneers. You should be hey, yo, Claressa, hold on. Let me take this thing out. You're not confident about your smile. I'm confident about my smile. Look, I got a chipped tooth, and I don't go and get veneers. I am confident about my smile. Huh? I've been having this chipped tooth. You know, hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you how I got this chipped tooth, and I love my chipped tooth ever since. This is me riding a bike, learning how to ride a bike. And there was a big rock in the middle, right? This was me, 6 years old, learning how to ride a bike. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, ah! Bang! In the concrete. I ran upstairs. 4th floor. My grandmother and my mom was there. What happened? Shut the door in the bedroom. And I said, I like it. I got confidence. Huh? I remember in the 2nd grade, they tried to take me to the dentist. I sat down to fix my chipped tooth and I ran off. I said, I like it. This is me. And in high school, middle school, high school, college, yo, but I have that chip. And you know what I tell people? I never see myself with the 2 tooths like this. I never experienced that. Remember, it was the stage where my tooth was growing. So in my life, I never seen myself with a lined up grill. I'm dead serious. I could show you baby pictures. I could show you kindergarten pictures, 1st grade pictures. I had a chipped tooth. I never had a lined up tooth. So I think to myself, me having this lined up, it's like, it's not even me. I will feel, it's almost like there's people out there that they fix their gap tooth. And then there's people out there like Michael Strahan that he's like, nah, that's just who I am. I mean, I don't, that's just, I don't feel that's me. Yo, people be like, yo, look at your tooth. I'll be like, I like it. Like, that's for real. I'm like, maybe one day, maybe, hey, if I get enough super chats, if I get enough super chats, if I get enough support around here, maybe I can get a damn tuna. But nah, I'm dead serious. Like I never experienced me having a full grill in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right with that. I don't be like how people sometimes talk like that when they got a messed up teeth, like, or they got bad breath. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, mira. Claressa, look at this, right here, look it. I like my teeth, motherfuckers, everybody. I'm not ashamed. Let's keep on reading. She says, everyone knows my confidence in my looks, my boxing, my smile.
You's a liar.
My body.
You's a liar.
Is very high. Alycia is jealous of me. That is the most delusional statement I've heard from a fighter. Claressa, stop lying, man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, man, a woman could tell, a secure woman could tell another woman, you look pretty, girl. You look good. Huh? I'm a guy and I could tell me that, hey, yo, haz que te lo oye back in the day. You said, yo, ese tigre bacano. That dude is a good looking guy, bro. He know how to, he gets the chicks. Ese tigre está puesto fino. He se pone, hey. A man knows when other men could get girls. They know. Romeo Santo. ¿Qué? Ronaldo. Ese tigre está bacano. Yeah, bacano. A secure man could say, yo, yo, my brother, you late, man. You doing your thing out there, huh? And a woman would say the same thing. a secure woman will look at another girl, man, look, you got a nice ass, girl. I love your body. Oh my God, I love you. I love that dress. I love how you look. I love your hair. Oh my God, I'm trying to get my body just like you. That's just secure. Some people be like, yo, that's some gay shit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm secure, my brother. I could give props to anybody. I got no ego. You know what I'm saying? If I want to fix my teeth, I'll be like, hey, yo, I want Steve Harvey teeth. Huh? But Claressa saying, and let's go a step further. Let's go. And then she goes like that. Okay. Now she was going back and forth with some girl in the same comment section. She says, it's her. She called me out 2013. She's talking about Alycia Baumgardner. We were friends, sisters. Claressa, you was not sisters with Alycia Baumgardner. Come on now. You just met Alycia Baumgardner during the fight that you had with Savannah Marshall, Claressa. That's not your sister. You didn't believe in her. How was that with your sister? She's a liar. Diablo, yo, this woman is a liar, bro. She called me out 2013. We were friends and sisters. Then she came for my looks. Tried to downplay my accomplishments. Now she's going around talking about my relationship with Remy Ma's husband. Like, why are you so invested in me? Then calling the jealous one. So, Claressa, is Alycia Baumgardner jealous that you are with Remy Ma's husband? Is that what you're telling the people? Hey, yo, let's be real. Any ladies out here in the chat, just be honest. Be honest. Don't even lie. Be honest. Hold on. Be honest. Ladies, who here wants Remy Ma's husband? Be honest. Any lady, be honest. Be honest. Is he one of the celebrities that girls go in the salon and say, man, that guy, I just want to listen to the ladies, what the ladies have to say. Do y'all go into the salon and be like, hey, yo, Remy Ma's husband, damn, yeah, he's not with her now. Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, any ladies? Any ladies? Any ladies? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I got homegirls all these years. Remember, Remy Ma's husband been in the scene for over 20 years now. You could say he's been a rapper for 20 years. And this not. We just having an adult conversation here. I never met a girl in my life. I got a lot of homegirls. I got associates. I go out a lot. I be in the lounge. I be in the bars, and you know what I'm saying. I be in the block. I be this New York City. This is our city. Matter of fact, this is our city. I never heard one female in my life and said, "Diablo, ese mi papusi." Remy Ma is lucky. I'm being honest. I never heard that. I heard girls say I like 50 Cent. I even heard girls. I remember in school, bro. I heard girls that used to like DMX. I heard girls that they like Mace back in the days. I seen girls that like back in the days Joel Santana. I seen girls they like Nas. Cameron back in the days. Who else? Who's the rappers that girls used to be like? Fab back in the days. Who else? What are back in the days that the girls used to the women and the girls used to like the male artists? Hmm? Who was? Of course, the ladies like LL Cool J. The ladies used to like LL Cool J, right? Who else? 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 Who else that was like the Flavor Bobby Brown? Jim Jones, I didn't hear too much. I like out of the Dipset, it was always about Juelz and Cameron, to be honest. I'm not saying that Jim didn't get the girls or something like that. He's from New York. They always used to be with chicks. But what I'm saying that out of Dipset, the girls used to like Juelz and Cam. T.I., right? Who else? We just being real. AZ, check out AZ's album. That's a matter of fact, that's the album I'm pumping right now. AZ still looking 30 out here, bro. Shout out to AZ, man. I like that new video, bro. That new video is hot, bro. That new video, I like the album. I know some people may not rock with the, that essence, but AZ's new album and that video, look, I was checking out the video. That video is hot. If you've grown, the lyrics, everything he's talking about in this song, bro. Hold on, I'm not going to get flagged, but I'll give it to y'all right now. And it's getting good numbers, bro. The uniqueness. AZ back in the days. AZ back in the days. AZ back in the days. Nas always just Nas. I remember because with Nas, Nas used to have a chipped tooth. So people, when I used to be in school, they'd be like, yo, you got a chipped tooth like Nas. You know what I'm saying? People think, look, I'm going to tell you like this. I think I'm the originator of what people be like, yo, why you still be cutting your eyebrow? This ain't my, this is not a cut. I got stitches here. This is stitches. This is not me thinking I'm fly. I've been having this since I was 2 years old. This is stitches, look. This is stitches. This is not me cutting my eyebrows trying to wild out. This is stitches. I used to get that all the time. Yo, why you be going there? You be going there. You think that you young and all that. No, this is me. I show you my baby picture. I got stitches here. That's on my, people didn't want me to buy some stitches here. This is my stitches. I used to cut my eyebrows all day. That's 3 stitches right here. I got 7 stitches over here, and I got 5 stitches right here. But I never heard like this. So when I don't know if it's the Flint thing. I never been to Flint, Michigan. I don't know the neighborhood. I don't know. Maybe they're so close. Maybe that town, I don't know. People come out of there and they get starstruck. Maybe Claressa Shields, this is the first celebrity that ever looked at her, that ever wanted her. I think that Claressa Shields is like, she's 31, but I think her mind is like 15 years old. I think she's more hooked that she found a guy that she look at celebrity. And since she didn't have a lot of relationship and a dude from New York, I'm gonna say it like this. Now I'm gonna say it like this. You may not look apart, but the New York Cotorra. The New York Cotorra, that's why Biggie Smalls could get girl, because he still got that New York Cotorra también. He know how to talk, and that's one thing about New York. We talk fast. Hey yo, New York, and I'm from New York. We talk like we selling something. We selling something like we trying to sell something. We trying to sell ourselves. We trying to sell what we chilling. We trying to sell where we going. It's like we have a cotorra. We have a way of talking. You know what I'm saying? It's a big city, so we outside all the time. So I think that Remy Ma's husband le metió esa cotorra, the lingo, and she started believing. She never heard a guy talk like that. She's not from New York. She never heard a guy talk with a big city type of But real, I am cute. Oh my God. Maybe he said, yo, baby, you know what I like to do? I like to eat you. I like to eat you up. Whoever told Claressa shit, who wants to eat that? Huh? Tell me, who wants to eat that after sparring? Huh? Not even a dog. Not even a dog would do it. Huh? Who wants to eat that? No, no. What happened? No. You can't even pay me to do that. I stay celibate for the rest of my life. It was Claressa Shields. I jerk off for the rest of my life. I don't want none of that. No. I don't want none of that. No, that's a nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care. I say myself, no. Man, if Claressa Shields was over here right now, I call 911. No, policia, help me, please. What happened? She tried to kiss me right here. She tried to kiss me. Yeah! No. I stay celibate for the rest of my life. Yo no quiero eso. No. Get away from me. No. Get away from me. Hold up, word is that thing was fresh. She be now, this is fresh. So no. I'd rather drink Orchard Beach water, bro. And Orchard Beach is the dirtiest beach in New York City. We call it Chocha Beach. I'll drink Orchard Beach water, a gallon of Orchard Beach water before I even try to kiss that. No. She said, no, I can't be going. Mate, hey, yo, that's why this got be. That's why they don't tell her the truth. Hey, yo, look how Remy Ma's husband was holding her hand when she had the purple dress, looking like Barney on K2. Huh? If that was me, if I was Papoose in his position, and she comes down with that dress, we're about to go out, and she's getting ready upstairs, and she's coming downstairs, and she comes down with the white platform shoes and the Barney dress. I said, woman, go back upstairs. You're not going to embarrass me like that. But I like, go back upstairs. You're not going to embarrass me like that. Yo, we're not going nowhere. No, you're not going to embarrass me like that. This guy holding her hand so proud. Ese tigre, hey, I'm starting to think that guy is weird now. Hey, he got problems. No, he got problems. No. Now he's selling himself. It's like I was saying the other day. I think that the guy is heartbroken. No. Remy Ma's husband is heartbroken. He's heartbroken. You know the type of heartbroken that you're numb? He's numb. That's what it is. I think that he didn't really want to be with her, but he's heartbroken. And sometimes when you're heartbroken, you make mistakes. Maybe when you go heartbroken, you want to move on so quick to forget about the breakup or whatever, right? You just want to move on so quick. But you really don't want to be with her because he did call her ugly when he was talking to Remy Ma, describing while they was talking together, right? Remy Ma said that he was calling you ugly. And Claressa Shields know that he called her ugly and still wanted to be with him, right? But she got low self-esteem. She says she's been getting called ugly for the rest of her life. So anybody calling her ugly now, it doesn't matter to her. Because she said that she's been called ugly her whole life. So if Papoose says, man, she ugly, she like, okay. At least he didn't say, I'm really ugly. You know, he ain't call me you bitch ass nasty bitch. He just said, I'm ugly. She's okay with that. But I think that he's numb. I don't know. I can't. Remember, he said, yo, Vlad, I've been around the world. Hey, yo, Vlad, I've been around the world. I got calls. People think I'm broke. Hey. People think that I'm broke. Like I got houses. I've been around the world. People call me a king. People call me a king in Africa. That's what he said. Remember, he said that? He said, yo, people call me a king. People with PA, papu. They call me a king. So you telling me that you couldn't get an African queen? You say you go around the world. You've been around the world. And over there in Africa, they think that you a king. You telling me in Africa, you couldn't find You couldn't find a queen like Hakeem? Huh? You couldn't find somebody in Africa like Hakeem? Hop on one leg. Bark like a dog. Arf, arf, arf. Big dog. Woof, woof, woof. Make a noise like a orangutan. Ooh, 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 ooh. You telling me you can't find something like Hakeem? And you said that you were king in Africa? Hablador, you liar.
You's a liar.
How you a liar? Hey, yo, I'm not seeing, and this is what it is. When people be like, yo, why you, yo, this is all in the surface. I just be listening to shit. Maybe a lot of people was listening to the interview, and I'm like, when he said that I'm a king in Africa, and I'm like, I made up the thing to me. Look at this. So you a king in Africa. They think that you a king in Africa. If I'm in Africa and they think that I'm a king, I'm moving to Africa. I'm gonna have like 8 wives and 9 wives. I'm the king. So you the king. They think that you a king in Africa. And you come back to Flint, Michigan to get a woman of Claressa Shields. Yo, nah. Something is wrong with him. Something's wrong with him. Hey, yo, any man right here, if I'm saying, yo, I'm the king of Dominican Republic, and the women in Dominican Republic say that they think that I'm a king, tell me the type of woman that you gonna see me around if they say in Dominican Republic, Punch drunk, Ponchi, El Ponchi, King Ponchi is the king. Ay, Dios mío. He think he's the king from Zamunda. Hey, yo, Remy Ma said that he was the king of Zamunda. Huh? And look who he's with. You go to Africa, stuff like that with Claressa Shields. Huh? What? Oh my goodness. Papu, what are you doing with her? I don't know who is that. I thought you was king. She is no signal of a queen. Who is that? I don't like, my goodness. I thought that you were somebody. You had the opportunity to get 8, 9, 10 wives, and you have her? I'll tell you like this. I would drink African water from the desert, then drink Flint, Washington water. Who is that? Who is that beach papusi? I will not let her. I will not do her hair. I will not braid her hair. I don't want to touch her. I do want to. Papu, I do not want to talk to her. I thought you handsome. I thought you king, and you bring this giraffe. You bring this elephant of a beach. Talking about he the fucking king, and that's what that's. Yo, Shakur Stevenson, we need you in the channel right now, man. Come on, you want to call me out publicly? We need you in the channel right now, Shakur. Shakur's watching right now. He laughing. Shakur watching right now. I know you watching, my brother. You laughing. Come on, man. Don't leave me hanging now. I hit you up in the DM. Let me see. And I add him on the live. What you doing here? No, please go back to America. No, I don't want. Oh my God, what is that smell? What is that? It smells like ammonia. What did you have under that dress? That purple Barney dress? You have no style. Papoose, what you bring this garbage over here in Africa? Okay, we queens. I don't know what you think that we are. I know that you go to the television and you see that we have a flies in our face. That is only the way they promote Africa over here. We are queens. I thought you was king. You bring this bad garbage. Oh my goodness, get the fuck out of here. He said that. I do the comment. Plus, bring it back. 8-pack. I used to have back. Yo, what I was gonna put? What else? Hey, yo, we got a story. Let me see. So Claressa Shields, you know why I know that she's looking on? Because guess who was on my channel yesterday? Claressa, if you looking on right now, because you do look on, put it in the chat and say, send me the link. Email me right now, punchdrunkboxing@gmail. Let's talk about it. I'm going to talk to you. No joke. I promise I won't joke on you. This is the entertainment. I'll send you the link. Let's chop it up. If you could go to the other channels, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Prove me wrong. Call me a liar and all that. punchdrunkboxing@gmail.com. Let's go. I will send you the link because this was you yesterday. Look at mine. She commented on this video. This lady, shout out to she. She said the fact that she's the $8 million girl and she has the same dress but added some boots to it, crazy as hell. Where's all her money? You're in New York City. You have thousands of stores everywhere. You could have bought something real quick, but her cousin did say she was tacky and slack and she smells a little bit. Shout out to IMC. Claressa Shields respond yesterday. Not the same address. All people do is hate all day. Y'all need help. Come on, Claressa. Come on, man. Claressa, just be real. You know what it is? If you could get joked on and you could laugh about it, that's like me. Hey, yo, if you want to joke on my peanut head, my chip tooth, I got tattoo on my face, whatever you want to, yo, hey, I got a sense of humor. This is what a Claressa Shields need to find, a sense of humor. If you show that when people getting on you and you can laugh at yourself on things that are true, like when that dress, the Barney dress, laugh at yourself. Come on, you know you ain't looked right, bro. You know you ain't look right. You know that shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit was funny. Laugh at yourself. The more you laugh at yourself, then the people gonna start laughing with you because you got a sense of humor. You could crack on people. You could crack and you could laugh at yourself and you could crack on people. I'm gonna tell you like this. That would ease a lot of shit. The thing is that you think that I'm gonna tell you this. Shout out to Margie. She was one of my best friends. Margie died. Margie used to weigh back in the days, to be honest, almost like 400 pounds. Margie's heavy set. Margie was never looked like a pretty girl, never this, never like the guys didn't look at Margie for that. Margie lost a lot of weight, trying to get healthy. I mean, it was just too late. She was just heavy set her whole life. She lost like 200 pounds. I think before she died, she was like 190, maybe 202, something like that. She had diabetes. She was suffering from diabetes. She was suffering from high blood pressure, all that stuff, right? She died several years ago. That was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'll show you a picture of Margie. Show you a picture of Margie. Give me a second. Show you a picture of my homegirl. Good. Give me a second. Give me a second. What the hell? Hold on. How do I get? All right. Where's my Margie picture? Yeah, Margie picture. Where's my Margie? Where's my Margie? It's the picture when we went to the Kenny walk. Where's my Margie? Where's my Margie? Where's my Margie? Where's my Margie? Damn, where's the picture? I think I got it on my other phone. Ya, ¿dónde está la fotita? Okay. There you go. That was my best friend. She died several years ago. He was heavy set. This one we was going to her kidney walk. That was a kidney walk. She used to have the kidney walk, the kidney walk in New York City, right? So Margie, back in the days, right? She was, she wasn't deemed attractive. She wasn't what the guys wanted to be. But Margie was funny, had a sense of humor. She used to crack jokes, and she would let people crack jokes on her. Like she knew that she wasn't that girl, so she didn't try to be that girl. But her not trying to be that girl and just being who she is and cracking jokes and laughing and people control me, that my honey bun. You want some donuts and all that stuff. It was fun. She would laugh at the jokes and she didn't take nothing. That's one thing about Margie. She never took nothing personal. She would crack jokes on you. And she had the best laugh of the world. You know what I'm saying? She didn't try to put this on to look this on. Margie likes to be with her hoodie, t-shirt. She was like one of the guys as well, but very feminine as well. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is with Claressa, the more you trying to look to like somebody you not, when you was coming up, folks, for those that wasn't following Claressa Shields on the come up, Claressa Shields didn't give a damn about that. Claressa Shields, you ain't give a damn about your hair, your looks, your makeup. You didn't care about that. And guess what, Claressa? Nobody cared about it either. Nobody cared about. Your looks didn't have to do nothing. Nobody downplay your greatness. Nobody, you ain't get robbed from your medals. You got your money. You were still one of the highest paid females, right? You had the machine, you had the support, you had the interviews, you had more. Nobody cared about your looks. Nobody was nothing in boxing was dissing about your looks. Nobody. You was confident back then. You are toxic now. The way you talk was confident and people respected that. But then you became toxic. You're confident. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Anybody can have confidence, but then it's become when you go into the arrogant, and this is the sad part. This is the whack part. When you put people down to uplift you, lift yourself up. You don't gotta lift nobody up. Lift yourself up. Lift yourself up. For you to throw somebody down, that's not how you get up. People don't respect that. People don't respect that. That's how you do. I got numbers. Oh, look at Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. They don't got more numbers than me, blah, blah. That's how you, that's what you've been doing. You don't know what to say. Yo, shout out to Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor making all that money and putting women on the map, and I'm going to follow, and then I get that $1 million. Like you said, you got that $1 million versus Savannah Marshall. But guess what? Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor get that $1 million. So they was up in the pay. They was up in the pay. But no, I was first. No, you wasn't. Oh, I deserve. Oh, you went and look at the last fight. What she tweeted. Hold on. This is her. This is how she gives her props. This is Claressa Shields right after the fight with Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, making history, the trilogy. One of the most lucrative fights in the sport of boxing. 6 million views. Both of these girls made well over $7 to $8, $9 million plus, and then with sponsors, they made well over $10 million. Look at Claressa Shields. After tonight, I can absolutely agree. I am the GOAT. Nobody that fought tonight can beat me in a fight and no weight class. This is your first tweet after the fight. She don't say congratulations. And Claressa Shields, you know where she was sitting at? She was sitting 2 rows behind me. You were sitting 2 rows behind me, Claressa. I was in row 2. This is why people don't respect you. You couldn't say, wow, congratulations, man. What Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor is doing for us. They elevating our game. And by elevating the game and elevating the pay, I'm going to get my opportunity. That's who Claressa Shields is. That's who Claressa Shields is. Damn, I got it. This is when Claressa Shields and me had that dialogue. Let me see if it's shit. Oh, that was Amanda Serrano. What was the dialogue? Let me see. Now I took that out already. This, remember the other day? They was getting at at Claressa Shields, and some woman said, Pap, I was happy for y'all till I watched that interview. You some else. This is a fan. Pap replies, you too skinny to be writing this. That's not Pap. That wasn't Papoose. Y'all know who it was. Papoose, there's one thing about Papoose in his social media. He don't go and go back and forth with women and stuff like that. You know who had his phone? Who had his phone? Who had his phone? Who had his phone? What is this one? Punch you with. No. So yeah, so I know that Claressa Shields, she be looking at the channel. That's what she says. So for those that want to be like, yo, what is but why punch? But why punch? All right, let me give you a little backstory then. Let's get the little backstory right now. What she said to me. Hold on. And you go to the backstory. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me upload this picture. Let me upload it. Give me a second.
Which one better?
Hey, don't she look like James Brown? Get up now. Get on up. That's correct. Claressa Shields, a.k.a. James Brown. It's a man's world. Hold on. That's not what I was going to put. That's not what I'm going to put. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. Give me a second. All right. Give me a second. Let me upload this one. Damn, where we at? Let me upload this picture. Give me a second. Let's see how this all started. Let's see how this all started. Yeah. Hold on. Put this one. Give me a sec. Hold on, I'm uploading something. Wait for my understanding. I will not, under any circumstance, opponent is unfair. Hold on. Damn, where is that? All right, I got it right here. Well, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to find. On me and her was going back and forth. Claressa, man, we just keeping it real with you because we love you, man. That's what it is. We love you. Love you, girl. Give me a shot. Let me find it right here. Let me put that picture up. She mad about that too. Damn. Yo, I got so much receipts, man, that damn. All right. Who's bigger? Oh, wow. And I put in a lot of work too. Damn, man. I'm gonna have to do is put this in another live. All right. Where is that? Where is it? I respect everybody. Here you go. All right. Boom. What the fuck? Ah. Wow. Yo, I found it and ain't even upload. Damn. Come on. I'm not gonna keep doing because it's not letting me upload it right now. And I don't want to take a break off of you right here. Damn, I had it, ain't even letting me upload it. What's going on? Come on. Aye. This Claressa Shields, she said, I promise you, you getting sued because you sitting here lying, but no worries, you getting served. You going to get sued, my guy. No cap. Oh, that's when the gloves came off. Ladies and gentlemen, that's when the glove came off. Sue me, because I questioned your $8 million deal when you in Good Morning America said we just threw a number out there. So if I'm lying, I never got served. I never got served with papers. I never got served with a dance. This Claressa Shields coming to me in my channel when I'm talking about the $8 million, and she said, I promise you, you getting sued because you sitting here lying, but no worries, you getting served. You're going to get sued, my guy. So for those, the new people that's looking on this channel, yo, why punch you saying this or saying that? The gloves came off there. The gloves came off there. Why did Claressa Shields blocked? Then before that, right? Before that, this is her. This is the chat. This was the video. Claressa Shields called faking her $8 million deal. Question. That was a question. And I quoted what she said in the interview. That's why I said Claressa Shields got called faking her $8 million deal. Just a number we threw out there. She said I'm lying, but that's what you said in the interview. Why you getting mad at me? That's what you said in the interview. So she came mad at me. Give me a second. Let's keep with the receipts. Let's keep on with the receipts. Let's keep on with the receipts. I got more receipts for y'all. Am I in the wrong? Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, am I in the wrong? I got some more receipts. Let's go more receipts. How this thing started. I don't. Let's go. Why she really got mad at me. Before that. So Claressa Shields, so you could look on. So I'm taking you back memories, Lane, that you get mad because you don't like that I give props to other female fighters. And that's your insecurities. You want everybody just to say that you're great. Everybody got an opinion. There's other people that in the world that believe that Muhammad Ali is the greatest. There's other people that think that Mike Tyson is the greatest. There's other people that believe that Sugar Ray Leonard is the greatest. And everybody got an opinion. Everybody's a consumer. Just because you call yourself the GOAT, that doesn't mean that everybody should think that you're the GOAT. And you share the GOAT name, your own words. You just got mad that people actually start believing that Amanda Serrano was the greatest, and you got mad at that, but you're the one that shared it. Let me give you the receipt. Ay, por donde está. Man, I got so much content. Give me a sec. This was, and just in case if y'all ain't see the Alycia Baumgardner statement right there, y'all could read it while I look for this receipt. I could read until I find this receipt. And remember when I said that she was in the worst shape of her career versus Lanny Daniels, and she was getting mad? Then she did an interview leading up to the Franchon Crew de Jean fight and said that I was in the worst shape of my career in my last fight. So was I lying there? Then after your fight with Lanny Daniels, I said that you was in the worst shape of your career, that Papoose was a distraction. And now you, man, my fault. Remy Ma's husband was a distraction. Remy Ma's husband is a distraction. You know why she is a distraction? Because you went after Alycia Baumgardner, questioning her, saying not questioning her, demanding her to stop talking about your relationship. She barely talked about your relationship. She was looking out for you as a friend. She was saying what everybody else was saying. She was saying what everybody else was saying. You just got mad that a lot of people that she said what a lot of people that people think. And I'm gonna put that audio what she said too. Let me find that audio. Let me find that audio. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel. I just got too much information on my phone. I can't be going all the way back because it's not fair to y'all. Me looking for this. I wasn't really gonna show these receipts, but yeah, it's just too much. And no wonder I gotta be erasing. But I did a video about it anyway. This is what she follow up with. What? This was the funny part. What she follow up with. Boom. I got one. Here's the other one. It's public. My fan friend. Where is that? There you go. There you go. Boom. Boom. There you go. All right. Thank you. Found it. Boom. I was giving props to Amanda Serrano. I said Amanda Serrano is the most entertaining fighter for me. And I think that she's the face of women boxing at the, when I said it, when I tweeted it, I believe that. She goes, this is her. This is hold on. This is me being respectful. She came to my my Twitter feed. I said Amanda Serrano is the face of women boxing. She's the most entertaining women fighter, boxer. The number one. She's the most entertaining. And she goes cap. And then I said, she goes cap. And then I type, why is it cap? Amanda Serrano sold out Madison Square Garden, her hometown. Serrano is a 7th division world champion and undisputed. Serrano is a knockout artist. Let me take this thing out of the way. So Serrano is a knockout artist, which there are very few in boxing. Serrano moves the needle like she gave up her belt, fight 3-minute rounds and blah, blah. She goes, she is not the face. I respect her resume as you should do mine. I've never had a boring fight. I'm making my own wave and getting asses in the seats too. I never denied nothing what she's saying. My tweet was my tweet. She came into my tweet, and when I was giving it up and praising Amanda Serrano, she said cap. And that's why I say, why is it cap? And I follow it up by saying, I respect everything you have done from the amateur to the pros. I don't think you less than anyone. I think fighters at your weight classes is highly limited, which is not your fault. To me, when I think of women boxing, first name I think of Serrano. I actually think you are ruthless and very entertaining in MMA. I think that intensity should translate to the boxing ring. I'm just speaking from a fan perspective and a student of the game. Serrano, Katie, and I kept on going saying those are the fighters that are the most entertaining. You know what she did? After all years of praising Claressa Shields, before this, I never spoke nothing. She blocked me. The problem with Claressa Shields is she has a problem with people giving credit to other great fighters, especially women. And she will hop on somebody's channel. She will hop on somebody. If this was another time and I'm having a live show and I'm talking about, damn, I love Alycia Baumgardner. She's an undisputed, and she could and she could move up and have more belts. She'd be like, oh, Alycia Baumgardner ain't shit. Don't you see that everybody that's great, she has a problem with? Then forward to this, and I did the video when she was trying to sue me. I said, Claressa threatens to sue me because of my video questioning her $8 million new deal. Dan, can we deal with this after the holidays? Because this was during the holidays. So now I'm like, oh, I'm taking this as it's fun. So I could get the kiddos a few gifts. She replies to me and says, I don't give a fuck. Y'all YouTubers think y'all can post and put anything out there without consequences. I'm actually tired of the obsession. Y'all can't lie about my relationship, make up fake stuff, but I'm not allowing none of y'all to play about my career that I've bust my ass for. Now, ladies and gentlemen, she says, y'all can't lie about my relationship. Claressa, if you in the building, I know you're looking on. I got one question. And everybody got the same question because you say you can't lie about my relationship. Claressa Shields, whose husband you're with? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to deny that Remy Ma's husband is upstairs. I am not going to deny that Remy Ma's husband is upstairs. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that Remy Ma's husband doesn't pipe you from time to time. I'm not going to deny that you and Remy Ma's husband have lunch, have dinner. I'm not going to deny that you and Remy Ma's husband went to the movie theater to watch the new Michael movie. I'm not going to deny that it was Remy Ma's husband that was holding your hand while you was wearing that purple dress and the white platform shoes, going to the podcast, the podcast festival with Charlamagne the God, Envy, and all that. I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to deny that you have Remy Ma's husband's name on your breast. I'm not going to deny. Where am I lying about your relationship? Anybody, did I tell one lie? Hey, yo, folks in the chat, I want you to hold me accountable. Be my friend. I mean, she can't handle the truth, but I can handle the truth. I'm serious. She can handle the truth, but I can't. I can handle the truth. Hey, if I'm lying, God, strike. God, I'm speaking to you. God. Am I lying about that Remy Ma's husband is sleeping with Papoose?
No, you're not, my son. You're telling the truth. And by you telling the truth, you're going to come to the kingdom of heaven. Keep on telling the truth, son.
My Lord, I believe that Claressa Shields has Remy Ma's husband's name in her Right titty, depending on which side I'm on.
Yes, you're telling the truth. Claressa Shields have Remy Ma's husband's name in her titties. Yes, you're telling the truth.
Lord, Lord, Lord. I don't want to be a lie. I don't want to be a sinner. In the good book is a woman dating or a man being with another person, sexually, romantically. Are they committing adultery if one is married to someone else like Remy Ma's husband?
Yes, yes, my son. Claressa Shields is sleeping with a married man. And when I look at Remy's husband and Remy, I look at them as one. Once they become married, they become one unit. I judge them as one.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I just want to be, I want to know I'm in the right. I just want to know that I'm in the right. You know what I'm saying? Not Claressa. Are we lying? Can you answer the question? Are you with Remy Ma's husband? Upon just seeing unboxing, she's doing something with a wrestler WWE. You got to find it. She's doing something with a wrestler? I don't know. Yo, I think that even Claressa Shields could go to the WWE. Yeah, do something. I don't think she got an opponent. Do something. Do something. If I was, you know what? If I was Claressa Shields, I would do a kick. See, the good thing about social media right now is that you also can help control the narrative about you, but it also got to be believable. You're the only one. Like, has anyone heard Remy Ma's husband say my relationship with Claressa Shields, or he says she's my queen? He says, she says she want to have a baby. He said he probably gonna give a baby. He's near 50. He ain't gonna give nobody a baby. If he wanted to give Claressa Shields a baby, he would have gave it to her. And I think she's finding out right now that he allegedly has a vasectomy. I think that Remy Ma's husband was playing house with Claressa Shields. And then it got to the point where everybody was looking at Pat publicly. Nobody looked at Papoose, right? Nobody looked at her husband as like a cornball. Before Claressa Shields, that wasn't a narrative that Remy Ma's husband was a cornball. But I think it got too much that I don't think now that I don't think that Remy Ma looks good with her husband anymore. Now it looks like, because how you go, the thing is, if Remy Ma's husband would have gone to somebody like, give me a better name. If he would have started dating even Lauren London, she's a widow, right? But if they just start with a date, and it would have been controversy anyway. They'd be like, yo, another rapper. No, okay. Let's give another name. Another name. Let's give another name. Give me an artist. Give me somebody. Mia is promoting her album right now. She's going on tour. Shout out to Mia. Now she's doing a lot of interviews. If Remy Ma's husband started dating Mia, people would say, yo, Remy Ma's husband is in good hands, right? You would look at Remy Ma's husband in a different light, right? Be like, yo, maybe he stepped up. Diablo, elevated. Está bien el tigre. But let me tell you like this, and this goes out to the regular people. Anybody, I mean, most of us been in relationships before. When you break up with somebody and the next one, isn't the next one naturally, it's supposed to be like an elevation to what you had? I mean, look, looks ain't everything, but something gotta be better. You don't go from here to go down here. Like a woman will rather stay with, a woman and a man will rather stay with that, even if they're not overly happy. He won't wife up something worse than that. You might as just stay with the wife, or you might as well just stay with the husband. You elevate, right? Everything is about elevation. Just like relationship, you break up with your man or you break up with your girl, and the next one is like an elevation, right? You want to look better. Most men, right? They get older, right? Let's say they have a breakup when they're in their 50s or their 40s, and then a man, and if he wants something new and fresh, he'll probably go with a younger girl. He won't date an older woman. Everybody evolves, even the relationship, even your, right? You go and break up, you get something better. And when your ex look at your situation, they be like, all right. It's almost like they gotta, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Can you imagine? Come on, women. Some of the ladies in the building, or men, have you broke up with your ex and then seen your ex with some chick that got nothing on you? You look at him different, right? Ladies, don't you look at him different? Be honest. I know you may not be into him anymore, but you still will be like, yo, I mean, we broke up, but damn. He do with an out of shape chick. The guy, you know what I'm saying, got nothing going for herself. You working, you got money, you got a degree. He's right. It's like what's his name? The basketball player, Sebastian Telfair. He lost all his money in the NBA, but then you see his baby mom. I'm like, yo, how you go from? I know you had a bunch of like chicks, and then you go from what you used to have to, man, shit got bad. Hey, yo, what about yo, men in the building? Have you ever broke up with your girl? She broke up with you, and then she get with the next dude. You was a stand-up guy. You work. You got legal money, and then she's with a dude that probably was selling, was getting money, and then he get locked up. Now she with a dude that's locked up, and then you look at it like, I'll be honest. One of my ex, we broke up. I didn't see her for like 8 months. There was a festival. I went to the festival. And she goes, hey, what you doing here? And I looked at her. I was like, hey, what's up? I'm just chilling. I'm chilling with my boy, Fredo. Right? And she introduced me to her new boyfriend. She said, oh, this is my boyfriend. And no lie. No lie. Right? I shook his hand. Like, I shook her hand. Oh, what's up? What's good? And then I went like this. I shook his hand and I went like that. Yo, and I love like, yo, I don't know how if she felt embarrassed, but I'm like, you went from this to that? Yo, I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I seen that, I never thought of her like that ever again. To be honest, not think of her like, of course, you think about you everybody got an experience. It's gonna pop, but think about it like interested in her. Because I felt like once that dude went in you, oh my God, really? You should have never even tapped me in the shoulder. You should have just you should have pretended like I wasn't. I was with this chick for almost 2-3 years, never smoked. She was smoking a cigarette at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, she's smoking this, and she's with this, and I'm like, wow. All right. Yo, that day, to be honest, I'll be honest, I felt so good. Like, I felt like, and the thing is, I was chilling with my boy, and we was chilling with associates, and it was a festival, and it was me and my boy. We got a box of beer and stuff like that, and we chilling, and I'm chilling with different females and stuff like that, and it was like, it makes you feel something. It does. For me, I don't know about y'all, but it does. Like, yo, when you see an ex and dating elevate, like if I would have seen the dude and be like, yeah, all right, man, shit, hey, man, might as well. Hey, yo, you gonna leave me? The dude gotta be better than me. He gotta look better than me. I don't know too much about the guy, but damn. He said Maserati Bud. Yo, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. That's been a rumor in boxing a lot. And look, Claressa, I'm looking out for you. There are people that you know, that I know. They said that to me. They said that you do have. That's why when I make the joke about Moni and stuff like that, let me tell you like this. I can't even say, because there's just certain things that I've known from her, and she knows people that know. But that's been a thing for a while. And look, maybe she's a boxer, and when if you ever go into a boxing gym, man, it's sweaty, it's dirty, it's smelly, and stuff like that. And I don't know, I'm not gonna put excuse, but that's been a reputation that I've heard for years. That's been a reputation I heard for years. I've seen her in person. I never smell. I'll be honest. I'm not even gonna put it on you. I never smell. I never was that close to smell her like that. I don't know. Did you guys see she had wrestling match tonight in New York? Nah, I didn't see it. What was it? WWE? Let me see. Yeah, do that. Change the narrative. Let people think about something else. Where's the video? I see Ego got it. Ay. Let me see. Did she turn into a wrestler? Let me see. Where was this? In New York? Let me see. Did she wrestle? Damn, she went from getting banned to looking like the Ultimate Warrior. It's all right. Hey. I'll be honest. That's you got to do other things outside. Hey, yo, Flo Mayweather went to wrestling. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Muhammad Ali was doing it. He went out there and was doing it with the WrestleManias with the Mr. T's and the Hulk Hogan. It's all right. I don't do that. The timing of it is funny, but I even said that she doesn't have anything left really in boxing so you have to keep yourself relevant. Go out there, do wrestling. Put it this way. That's like going to another block, right? Or going to another state. You move. Let's say you have a reputation. You move to another state and another home, and that's it. You're a new person. And if you're a villain, take that villain role into women's boxing, into women's wrestling. I think that's a good move. Shout out to Claressa Shields. I'll be honest, that's a good move. Looking like Andre, looking like Andre the Giant. I'm not even gonna hate on it. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna hate on it. I think it was good that she was at MMA. Go try the wrestling stuff. I think it'll work out. I think you'll be a villain, and you get booed. You get introduced to a different audience, because the wrestling community, I'm gonna say it like this, is a whole different world. It's a whole different world. Get your money. Because there ain't nobody really. You got to keep yourself relevant. That's why I said if I was her, I'll do some streaming. I'll do a kick. I really, man, I just get yourself out of that fake. I'm not gonna just get away from that Remy Ma's husband stuff, because that's the only thing that you're the laughing stock outside of the sport of boxing. In boxing, that $8 million deal, she could get the $8 million somewhere else. But that $8 million deal in boxing, I'm gonna say that she ain't gonna get that $8 million. I don't believe so. From who? What match? What fight? He said, "Pop Shop Talker saying you bugging Punch. What we bugging about over here? What I'm bugging about? What am I bugging about? Like everything we're saying is all facts, man." If I put a poll up there and I said, what's the number one issue with Claressa Shields? And the people are going to be like, his character. I already did the poll. 80%, 88% feel like the problem with Claressa Shields is character. You know? Let's see what Chad, let's see what hurts Claressa Shields' brand. Right? Let's do it on real time. What's hurting Claressa Shields' brand? Let's see. Claressa Shields' brand is primarily hurt by her frequent involvement in controversial out-of-the-ring altercations, intense public feuds, and online drama, which often overshadow her historic athletic achievements. I said that, right? Didn't I say that? I'm not a robot. Physical altercation. Shields' brand took a major hit when she slapped undisputed champion Alycia Baumgardner in the VIP section during a major comeback. This led to an indefinite ban from most valuable promotions events, with Baumgardner threatening legal actions and publicly accusing Shields of repeated pattern hostility. Public feuds. Her name is frequently caught in a highly publicized non-boxing drama. She has notably engaged in heated, prolonged spats with other prominent figures like Layla Ali, Amanda Serrano, Shadeja Green, which some fans, executives feel damages the overall image of women's combat sports. Loss of professionalism image. Incidents where Shields has engaged, that is about the Alycia Baumgardner disciplinary act and her getting banned. Shields' image has also faced hurdles due to previous temporary suspension, including one stemming from an anomalous marijuana drug test results that she strongly denied. This is when she be around Remy Ma's husband. There you go. Let's ask. Does the relationship with Remy Ma's husband hurts Claressa Shields' brand? Let's see what they say. Does the relationship with Remy Ma's husband hurt Claressa Shields' brand? Let's see what they tell us. Maybe more. No, maybe no. Maybe no. I don't know. Based on the development through early 2026, the relationship between boxer Claressa Shields and rapper Papoose, estranged husband of Remy Ma, has created significant social media drama, but is a long-term impact on her professional career is mixed. Public feud of negative backlash. The relationship started with a high-profile accusation of infidelity from Remy Ma in late 2024, leading to a messy public feud involving leaked text insults. The caused social media backlash, with some fans criticizing the drama as unnecessary and suggesting it reflects poorly on her brand, encouraging her to keep her personal life private. Narrative control. Shields has aggressively defended her reputation, asserting that her relationship with Papoose began after his separation from Remy Ma, and she has publicly denied being a side chick. She has often used the situation to highlight her happiness, success, challenging critics, even proposing a boxing match with Remy Ma. The intense ongoing social media back and forth has contributed to a more confrontational public persona outside of the ring, which some fans view as detrimental to her reputation as a professional athlete. As of 2026, Shields and Papoose are still going strong and planning to start a family despite the drama. Everybody mentioning that drama. Yes. I think it does. I think it does. Because I think that's where the major clown joke comes off. Now, let's say if tomorrow Remy Ma's husband says and posts that he finalized divorce, that will be a happy moment for Claressa Shields. Now we can never joke on her at that moment. We can't joke on her. Now they could live happily ever after. And imagine then Remy Ma's former husband gets down on one knee, proposes to her, and then they can have a baby. Then it's all good. As of now, she doesn't need. Nah. I don't want to have no kids with that woman. You crazy? She's unhinged. Look at her. You crazy? Whoever has a kid with that woman, in my opinion, the way that she be acting, you're gonna have to put him to jail, fine him or something. I didn't know who Claressa was until she got with Remy Ma's husband. We ain't lying out here. We not lying. Imagine he gets a divorce and finally there's some respect and then he leaves her. Oh my gosh, man. She don't even need fish. She might get mad. While wrestling, yeah, that money low. She got to get that money. They got to capitalize from her. But you know what's funny? That I'm looking at Salida Promotion and Win Records account, and they don't back her up. Let me okay, Papoose, he don't say nothing. Let's go with Win Records. Win Records. Nothing. I think that's her team does a bad job to even back her up, like switch the narrative. Like they don't even have an interest. Look at Salida Promotion. Let's see if Salida says something. Nothing. There is no PR. There is nothing for Claressa. Even if people believe, you always have a PR, negative or positive. Always have a PR. There's too much money invested. But anyway, man, I gotta do a. Let me do more. I gotta do a video because I gotta see what's going on with this boxing stuff. And we already got three hours deep. Hey, I want to give a shout out to those who new to the channel, that subscribe to the channel. Keep on subscribing to the channel, man. We working hard out here. 2026. I'm gonna say it like this: by the end of 2026, they're gonna remember Punchy. They're gonna remember Punch Drunk. All right. So thank you for those that helped me reach 115K subscribers, bruh. 115K subscribers. My goal this year. I made my goal in 2025 that I wanted to reach by the end of 2026, 110 subscribers. So we good out here, man. And I'm gonna say it again, like I'm gonna say in my other lives. I say, yo, let me know what type of topic you would like me to talk about. I said 2026. I want to talk about what mostly out like 80%. I want to talk about, and I want to do videos, and I want to do content. Whether it's live, whether it's shorts, I now want to give y'all. I want y'all to be the producer. I'm always gonna put a poll and I'm gonna be like, what y'all want me to talk about? Because I want you to support what I create. You know, there's a lot of things I want to talk about. There's a lot of fights that I want to talk about, but I understand that, you know what I'm saying? If I talk about Felix Hergovich in his next fight, oh yeah, I'm still a boxing channel. But even if boxing people are not interested in that, I don't want to waste my time. That's what it is. It's like going to a restaurant, right? If you go to a Chinese restaurant, right? You expecting to eat what? Chinese food. You're not expecting to eat Indian food. You know? If you go to Starbucks, you want something that has to do with coffee. I'm not going to give you a slice of pizza in Starbucks. So for this 2026, I'm making it a point that let me know, yo, Punch, yo, there's just some shit that they was talking about. Yeah, it got to be related to sport or personnel in sport that we could translate that to real life. We could translate. We could talk about fighters. Yeah, we're talking about Claressa Shields. She's still a boxer, but we could dabble in with the private life. If their private life, they want to make it personal, we timing in on that. So I want y'all to tell me, you know, like support the channel and let me know, man. I ain't support this. I ain't support your channel for this. This is not why I subscribe, because I want to give the people what they really want to hear, and I don't want to waste my time creating a content, doing a thumbnail, doing 2 to 3 live shows. You know, not spending time with my kids on content that people are not even into. You feel me? Before, I wanted to talk about everything in boxing, but also it's like what Floyd Mayweather said: work smarter, not harder. You know, I want to give people what they want. You want water? I'm going to give you. I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to give you soda. You know, but it's still a beverage. Thank you, Kate. Appreciate that. So tomorrow we back at it around 7:30, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully we got some updated news. There's other things in the sport of boxing as well that I hope that, and look, if there's people that's new to the sport of boxing, I could recommend other channels as well that talk about female fighters. Shout out to Christina. You know, she does a hell of a job. Ring IQ, he talks about women boxing. A lot of you want to really know about women boxing as well. You can go to his channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to all the boxing content creators and content creators doing their thing, man. You know, whether we agree on taste, whether we disagree or agree, I facilitate, you know. I think it's great for the community, you know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Tomorrow we back at it again. I'm gonna drop a couple videos. Hey, yo, support me on Facebook, Punch Run Boxing. Support me on Instagram, Punch Run Boxing. Support me in Kick. Let's get this Kick going, because if I get Kick popping, hey, we gonna do more than just boxing. We're gonna be in events. We're gonna go. You think that Dean the Great is doing his thing? Hey, yo, if we get Kick popping, bruh, because I'm still gonna be on YouTube, but if we get Kick popping, I'm going. Y'all think y'all seen crazy? People think that I'm a joking about. People think I'm crazy. Y'all gonna see some crazy shit. Y'all gonna say, it's, hey, yo, 2026, the gloves is off. Oh, hey, yo, that's it. We living. I'm breathing. I'm living to the fullest now. You know? Support the channel. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next. You already know God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. There's only one race. We're the human race. All right? Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.